see if I can put my phone on. Here we go. It was on side. Here we go. I'm gonna give everybody some time to come in here first. All right, it's like 14 of y'all up in here, so I guess I could start this thing off. I know it'll probably be more people coming in as time goes along. But what's up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I see y'all up in here talking about Gene from the Salt Lake Hoes. Y'all already know I do not watch the Salt Lake Hoes, period. But I've been going back and forth on whether I want to talk about that story or not. So. I don't know, child. But tonight is basically um a live Q&A. That's basically what this is, live Q&A, where I give you guys the opportunity to call in and ask me whatever it is that you want to ask me. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the safe haven for y'all to ask me anything. I hope y'all ready. I'm really pissed at the moment because I lost one of my earrings and I had to, like one of my black earrings. My black earrings are my favorite earrings, and I'm so mad that I lost one of them just that fast. But I got these in, so it'll do. However, I hope you guys are not afraid. I'm gonna allow you guys to call in, ask me whatever you want to ask me, and I will answer it. I'm going to be on here for like an hour, so y'all got like 57 minutes of time to ask me whatever it is y'all want to ask me. Now, before we go into anything else, I just want to put out there that the prelude will be back tomorrow and Thursday. We got two interviews this week. One with Sharon from the Grind Dallas edition, and on Thursday, one with Dre Simber from Chasing Dallas, the retreat, but also Chasing Dallas season 3. So we got two episodes of the prelude. Also what's coming up is Boys Night Out. That's what I'm calling it now, Boys Night Out. It may be changed to a night with the fellas, featuring myself, Terrence, Josiah, and Jamar. The four of us talked about this like yesterday, and we decided that we were all going to come together and do like a night with the fellas, boys night out, whatever, every other week. So so yeah, like I said, um, this is the safe haven for you guys. Y'all can ask me anything, whether it's personal or whether you want my opinion on certain things. So I'm gonna drop the link, and you have a time limit of 3 minutes. Just 3 minutes, no more than 3 minutes. I do not want no long-winded stuff because I'm already tired from work. I just got home from work like a good 30 minutes ago. So no long-winded, just 2 to 3 minutes at the most. I just dropped the link below so y'all can ask me whatever you want to ask me, whether it be personal, whether it be anything. But just don't ask me no crazy shit like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? Child, don't do that. Don't do that. And on top of that, I got a sinus headache. You know what I'm saying? I got a sinus headache out the ass right now. So it is what it is. So the link is in the chat. This is the whole purpose of me going live tonight. The link is in the chat. Do not be afraid to click on the link. I'm not gonna curse you the fuck out. Long as you don't be disrespectful. Nah. If you being disrespectful, then you got to get these hands. But if you ain't being disrespectful, then I ain't got no reason to cuss you out. Now do I? No, I do not. Okay. So, um, the link is in the chat. I'm just waiting on someone to call in. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know I've been talking, and you know I already asked about this already. So y'all should not be afraid to call in. I already took a Tylenol, little Mackie, so I should be good. I took a Tylenol about 30 minutes ago, so it should be working at any given moment at this point. So but the headache is in here and in here, all up and through there. Okay, so and when you click the link, you don't have to show your face. You can leave your camera off. So I just had to let you know that you can leave your camera off. You ain't got to show your face. You ain't got to do none of that. You can just talk. You know what I'm saying? So the link is in there. I'm just waiting for someone to call. Hey, really, babe. Or if you don't want to call, just put your question in the chat and I'll put it on the screen and answer it if you feel more comfortable doing that. Because I got a feeling ain't nobody going to click that link. So, you know. Ooh, I should have known this was going to be the first question I saw. Um, I would say yes. I'm not in a relationship, so yeah. All right, DeAndre, go ahead.
Hello. Well, first I want to start with my actual Real Housewives question. I want to ask a personal question. So my housewife question is, so Drew, um, I'm not a Drew fan, but my question is, so how do you feel when Drew was bringing up Latoya's business at the table, but when Latoya brought up Kenya's business 2 episodes prior, she said it's not good to be placing other people's business out there.
I didn't really care. If we're being honest, I didn't really care about Drew um bringing up Latoya's business because Latoya brings up everybody else's business, and she probably would have brought up that particular type of business if she had the opportunity to. So I really didn't care. What's good
Um,
for the goose is good for the gander.
And then my personal question is, so I am going to be starting a YouTube channel soon. So I just want like some tips um, or some things I should and should not do.
People ask me this question all the time, and my answer is always the same. And the answer is you have to know exactly when you want to start a YouTube channel, you need to know what lane you're going to be in. You need to know if you're going to be talking about gossip, reviewing reality TV, or blogging, or whatever it is. Or if you want to do all of it and put it on one channel, it's fine, as long as you know what you're doing. But the main thing is to keep up consistency, because if you're not consistent, ain't nobody gonna want to be waiting around for no videos. Because I know in the past I was inconsistent. I throw out videos, then I wouldn't, and then I promised this, promised that, wouldn't do it, and all this other stuff. And then I lost subscribers along the way because I lost the drive. But if you continue to be consistent with whatever you're trying to do, then that's what really matters. You have to continue because it's not easy to start a YouTube channel and to get views and to get people to subscribe to your channel. It's not easy at all, but you have to believe in yourself enough to keep it moving. That's really all I have because it's really nothing to tell when you're trying to when someone asks you for YouTube advice because it's not easy. The only advice that any of us could give you is to be consistent.
To make me started because I always wanted to. I watch a lot of you guys' reviews on like reality shows. Um, so that's what made me want to start. But what really made me want to start is the passion I'm having for the colorism and how it's really bothering me. How fans or people are not getting it. So that's something that's making me drive to want to do it, to put my voice out there.
Okay, well, I feel like if that's your drive, then continue to do it and don't stop. You got to keep the drive. That's really it.
Thank you.
No problem. No problem. No problem. Okay, let's see. What's up next? Um, I know you don't review BGC anymore, but do you see the drama periodically? They always pop up with some mess every now and then. Sometimes I see a child. I just feel like they be trying so hard to stay in the spotlight and have some type of relevancy, but ain't nobody checking for these girls no more. Like we ain't been checking for them in quite some time now, child. Hey P. Mm-hmm. It was the Shayla. She's the one that got killed. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, she was killed. Since you work outside of your YouTube channel, how many hours do you dedicate to your YouTube outside of work? Hmm, that's a good question because I work 40 hours a week. So it just depends on what's going on because every Sunday I do a video. I do Housewives and then um it just depends. Like I would probably say I work 40 hours a week and I probably work another 20 to 25 on YouTube. And that's tiring. But last year I made it my business to try and be more consistent and give y'all more content. So even when I'm tired, I still try to give y'all content. But sometimes I'll be too tired and I can't do it. And then that's when y'all get multiple videos in one day. So yeah, that's basically what it is. Y'all can put more questions in the chat if y'all don't wanna come up. If y'all don't wanna come up here and talk, y'all can put more in the chat. And I will answer. It doesn't matter what kind of question it is. No ma'am, no girl. I do not want to watch that shit. I've tried to watch the Oval. That shit is terrible. And Ruthless, it sounds like a damn R. Kelly harem. I'd rather not. I liked Red at first, but she became too much with the whole. I just want to lay with you. Like, no, no, like, sit down. I'm okay. I just have a sinus headache, but I'm okay. That's all I can really say. Yeah, I heard about her. How do you manage friendships while being a blogger, like your relationship with Latrice? Um, well, it's easy because I'm not gonna sit up here and toot my own horn, but I'm just a real person. Like I'm honest and everything, so they already know what I give, regardless of anything, because what you see is what you get. And I'm the same person on and off camera. I am the exact same person. As far as Latrice is concerned, like me and Latrice reconnected because of this show. I had not seen Latrice in quite some time. I didn't even know this show was going on. So, when I found out about the show, she was, she's a homegirl from back in the Gap. So, I came to her and I'm like, you repping for the city, and I'm gonna make sure that everybody gets on this show. I'm gonna get all my blogger friends together, have them do reviews on the show, talk them into doing it, have them watching it and stuff like that. I'll do reviews on it to bring more awareness to it. Like, that's just what it is. And because I knew her and I hung out with her, she got, and I know her personally, it was cool. So I can manage friendships as a blogger. You know what I mean? Because, I'm not here to, like with Latrice, I wasn't trying to use her to get on or nothing like that, because I could have been easily sitting up here trying to get on the show and all this stuff. Now, I have joked about hosting their reunion and stuff like that. I have joked about that, even though I really want to do it, but I've joked about it. But I'm not just on her ass about, girl, talk to Carlos and get me on the show or do this. Like, no. That's probably why, because I'm humble and I ain't trying to use them for shit. Do you think the Real Housewives of Atlanta girls ever intended on bringing their kids on a group trip? Hell no. Is dating scary, being that you have a public platform and people could be stalkerish? Uh, it can be. Because they think that this is your life and it's not. You know what I mean? It's not my life. They think that they're talking to a celebrity and they're not. I'm a regular person. And it is what it is. I'm a regular person and I'm not here to act like I'm a celebrity, period. I'm a regular person that does videos and has a job. I see somebody backstage. I don't want to say the name wrong. I hate saying names wrong. I think it's Carrie, whatever. He'll tell me what the fuck it is. But yeah.
Oh wow,
How
hey,
you Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Yeah, you said it right. It's
I,
Kareem.
okay, thank God, because I do not like saying people's names wrong. Oh my God. But go ahead.
All right. So is it just any questions? You can ask
Yeah,
anything.
you can ask me anything.
All right. So I just got into your channel or your
Hmm.
panels, and I
Hmm.
love them. They be 4.5, 9 hours long, and I watch all of them because they're great. Like they are great. So I just started doing a show with the panel as well. That's not nearly as big as yours. But
Hmm.
I'm wondering, like, do you have any tips for people who are starting out doing this? Or is it like, nah, this is my lane. Don't do it. Stay. Should I stay in my lane?
No, no, no. I'm not that type of person. Cause I think somebody just asked me the same question. I think that the best thing for you to do when you're doing stuff like this is just to remain consistent, because like, you shouldn't think about numbers and stuff like that. Just keep doing it regardless of who's watching. Because I remember when I first started, and I had like 10 subscribers and I was happy with that. And then, it's because it going from 0 to 10 was a big step for me. But I just feel like no, like I'll never be the type of person to be like, this is my lane, don't do it. Because there are people who do panels besides me. You know what I mean? So all I can say is just keep doing what you're doing and just remain consistent and make sure that this is exactly what you want to do. And if you do want to switch it up a little bit, then do that. It's always room for growth.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. No problem. Thank you. Let me see. Y'all not lying. He was cute. I had to keep my energy to myself because he was kind of cute, child. Oh Jesus. Anyway, uh, um, did you hear about Martell of the Bay? I saw that on the Empress show, and I gotta watch her video. Girl, yes, I have. Okay, like he was a stalker. Let me tell you. So I had to be about like 26, and this boy was trying to holler at me. And I remember going into Popeyes one day, and he was working, and he started laughing. Now, the first thing that I was doing when I first walked in was that I wanted to beat his ass because he was laughing when I walked in. But come to find out, he was trying to talk to me, and then come to find out, this dude was nothing but fucking 17 years old. I had given this man my number and everything. He didn't even look 17. He looked every bit of maybe 23. And I was 26 at the time, so I didn't see nothing wrong with it. But this dude was 17, trying to talk to me. 17, still in high school, still a senior in high school, trying to talk to me. Come to find out, this dude was trying to work at the same fucking store I worked at. He would not leave me the fuck alone. Period. He would not leave me alone or nothing like that. He wouldn't leave me alone at all. He would not. And I'm like, bro, just leave me alone. Like, you're too young for me, just leave me alone. He wouldn't stop texting my phone. I had to block his number. Then he tried to, you know, get a job at the same place I got a job at. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. No. In your opinion, what is the best and worst season of Real Housewives of Atlanta? I would say the best season of Housewives of Atlanta was season 6. That was the best season. And the worst season would probably be season 7. It's either season 7 or season 11. It's one of the others. One of the others. I see somebody backstage, but it's saying that their devices are not connected. So after you made a video about a certain person, did they reach out to you to have a conversation? Who's the certain person? Just say the person name. Just say their name. Ask me the question again and then I'll answer it. Just ask me the question again with the person name, then I'll answer it, child. What inspired you to start the panel? I enjoy the panel weekly. Okay, it was just an idea that I had in my head. It was just a idea that I didn't think that it was gonna be like a weekly thing. I thought it was just gonna be every now and again. And it was during the Housewives of Potomac. And the original cast of the Whether You Like It or Not panel was supposed to be myself, Terrence, Jamie That's Me, Bundy Blue, Color Me Pink, and I think that's it. I think that's it. It's supposed to be myself, Terrence, Color Me Pink, Jamie That's Me, and Bundy Blue, and Josiah. It's supposed to be them 6. But Color Me Pink was busy. She couldn't do it. So I wound up getting somebody else. And then I wound up running across Nisi and I added her to the panel. Then, I was already looking at Jay Lee's videos. And then I love Alex. I've been knowing Alex for years. And I added him to it. Just snowballed from there. Just like with Yak Cortez. I knew him as spilling all the tea. The camera that I used for my videos, he gave that camera to me maybe 3, 4 years ago. So, we already were acquainted with one another before. So, that's how it started and it went from there. I think Kareem is trying to come back, but I just see device is not connected. So I don't know if he knows that he's backstage or not, but it says his device is not connected. If he got another question, he can come up here and ask me. Kenya has done a lot to people in the cast, but for me, it's still kind of weird and sad to see her clearly being so affected by her personal life. I agree. Thank you, pretty money. Thank you so much. Like people like to try to say that I'm so mean and all of this other stuff, and I'm really not mean. I'm really not a mean person. I'm very sweet to most people, unless you cross me. And when you cross me and when you piss me the fuck off, it's another story. But I'm really sweet, like for real, very much so. No problem. Would you do that? Huh? Reword that question, child. Have you seen Molly the Maid lately? Oh, so let me tell you about Molly the Maid. Let me tell you about her ugly ass. Okay, let me tell you about her. So I think about maybe 2 years ago, she moved to Atlanta. So I have not seen her ice cream cone shaped ass in about 2 years. But what's so funny about this is that early last year, the same man that she thought that I was trying to sleep with, that she was dating at that time, he passed. He got killed. And I was so hurt by that because he was a friend. He used to be my friend. And he was my friend before she got to be with him. And because of her, we really wasn't the same anymore. So he when he got killed, like shot up like that, I really like that really hurt me. I did a video about it. I did a video about it. But her child, what was really funny about this is she's sitting up here accusing me of trying to fuck her man, but then when he went to jail and she got with another man, that man was all up in my motherfucking face. Every time I'm around, he all up in my motherfucking face, all up speaking to me, walking up on me and stuff. So it's not my fault that every time you get a man, they get my face. Says a lot about you and not enough about me. It's not my fault. Okay. I'm not feeling married to medicine this season. I'm just not feeling it. I haven't felt compelled to do no reviews on it at all this season. I tried, but I'm just not feeling it. Did you hear that Jean got arrested for a month? Yes, I heard about it, child. Bundy is hilarious. Yes, indeed, she is. That's why I asked her to come to the panel. Your panel choice is really good. Thank you, B. Really. See, I wanted to pick a panel where it was diverse, where you got your big YouTuber, your moderate YouTubers, and your smaller YouTubers. And I know that Bundy is the one with the most subscribers. She got 85,000. And then you got Alex, who also has a lot of subscribers. I think he has 50 something thousand. And then you have me and Jay Lee, we're in the 20K. And then you got Terrence, who's in, I think 15K. And then you got Jamie, you got Nisi, you got Yarel. They are in between like 3 to 5K. So it's room for everybody to grow. Thank you. Scotty, after you made that video about what happened between you and Justin J, did he ever reach out to you? No, he did not reach out to me. And I wasn't expecting him to reach out to me at all. And it is what it is. Like, I didn't make that video. I didn't speak on our situation for him to reach out to me. To be honest, I could care less if he does or not. But nah, he didn't reach out to me, and no one should ever expect him to do so. Period. It is what it is. Also, do you have any other ideas in mind for future panels? You're great at putting them together. I have a lot of ideas for future panels, most definitely. I really think long and hard about who I want on my panels. I really do think very hard about that. For real, I do. And looks like I've been doing a great job with who I pick. Your colorism racism panel was very educational. Would you ever do a similar panel on another topic? I would, and I would definitely choose the same people that I had before. Will you and Terrence ever do a review together? I would love to see it. Oh, we would definitely do something. Like one thing about it, and two things for sure. I always say that the people that are the closest to me on YouTube is most definitely Terrence, Josiah, and Jamar. Those three are the closest to me, and I would always do something with them three together. I always do something with them. It's never no question about it. I will always do something with them. Thank you. So you were asking me would I date another YouTuber? Yes, I would. Thank you. Thank you, Nikki Nick. I love the chemistry between you and Terrence. How long have y'all known each other? Okay, so me and Terrence came across each other, I think September 2019, when we were reviewing Basketball Wives season 8. And I had never ever seen his videos before a day in my life. He just came across my homepage, and you know what I mean? It was like I'm like, let me see how because when I first saw him, I thought he was mean as hell. But when I watched his videos, I thought he was so hilarious, and I subscribed to him right away, and I commented, and come to find out, he was already watching my videos, and it went from there. And I would honestly say that me and Terrence are good. Like Terrence is like my big brother. I would do anything for Terrence, and I love Terrence to death, and I'm sure he feels the same way about me. And it's good. It's always good between me and Terrence. Always good. Thank you. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, what's your advice for small YouTubers trying to build an audience? Like I told Kareem, like I told Kareem, like I told DeAndre, you have to be consistent. You have to remain consistent. Give people some time to see you, because sometimes a larger YouTuber may see you, pick you up, and shout you out and send people your way. You never know. That said, I found both of you all when y'all did that video together years ago. I mean, it is what it is. Some things have to come to an end, and some people just aren't meant to be friends. It's just what it is. And I guess that me and Justin were not meant to be friends. Um, I have come to peace with that situation, to be honest. I have held a grudge against him for a mighty long time now, and I'm not bitter about anything. Um, I don't hate him. I don't fuck with him, but I don't hate him or nothing like that. And I don't wish any bad on him. And I know that he's doing great things. So that's really all I could really say at the end of the day. Like, I mean, it is what it is. We're just not meant to be cool. We're just not meant to be friends, and just dead on that. But I do want people to know that it's okay to like me and him. And I always feel like it's not me and Jamar had this conversation. I always made a joke about a YouTube versus. I don't know what a YouTube versus would actually be, but I've always said that if they did a YouTube versus, it would probably people would probably want to see Scotty versus Justin, or Justin versus Adrian, probably one of us, because we used to be friends with him. So but like I said, it is what it is, y'all. It's okay to like both me and him. We don't do the same shit. He's much bigger than I am at this point, and it's cool. But sometimes people are in your life for a reason, and sometimes they're in your life for a season. And his season was just up in my life, and that's just that. I was hurt by the situation. I hated that it happened, because I looked at him like a big brother, and he was in my life, in my personal life. He knew my mother, he knew my cousin, he knew my college friend, he knew people that were near and dear to me, and it just didn't work out, and that's it. No, I don't. I'm not necessarily here for having call-ins on the panel. To be honest, at this point, we're trying to condense the panel length. The panels are long as hell already, and we all agreed on a 2-hour cap, pretty much. Love you too. Thank you. Thank you, B. Thank you, B. Really. Thank you. Me and Terrence really appreciate that. I've been wanting to start a shade channel, and I ain't got no advice about a shade channel. I don't even know what the hell a shade channel is, child. What are the challenges you have when moderating the panel with so many different personalities? You seem to handle it effortlessly. Well, I try not to police their thoughts. I try not to police the things that they say. I try not to, tell them what they can and can't say. You know what I'm saying? So it's an open field here for them, and I'm not here to police anybody to tell them what to do. This is a panel. We're here to give our personal opinions, and it's just that on that. I mean, I know people be complaining about little stupid shit. Like they complain about Terrence, they complain about Bundy, they complain about Jay Lee, like they complain about the three out, but they're not going anywhere. So people can stop complaining. It's just that some people's personalities are bigger than others. Me and Bundy have a similar personality, which is why we had a back and forth a couple of weeks ago on the Housewives of Atlanta. But we're cool. So it's always a great thing when you can have a heated debate but still be cool after the fact. I mean, Terrence and I have heated debates all the time, and we're still cool after that. So it is what it is. So yeah, everybody has a different personality, and it's never a difficult thing for me to handle at all. I know how to deal with it. I don't necessarily have a take on Lil Nas X. I honestly don't. I really don't have nothing to say. But I will say that I love the video. I didn't have any problem with the video. There's been a lot of rappers that said shit about Satan and all of this other shit in other videos before, and nobody blinked the eye. But Lil Nas X, I think he took it to another level with the shoes and shit like that, and now people are ready to cancel him. So that's all I have to say about it, child. I really ain't got shit to say about Lil Nas X. I'm tired of hearing about it, if you ask me. When did you realize your channel was blowing up, and what was your reaction to it? I never felt like my channel was blowing up, if that makes sense. I felt like I was getting some momentum, but I never felt like my channel was blowing up. How do you feel about stan culture? Do you feel it's time for 90s babies to grow out of internet bullying over their favorite celebrities? I do not like stan culture at all. I try not to feed into this shit. Like, no man. I do not like stan culture. I think it's annoying and it makes me hate the artist, if you ask me. These weirdos keep adding me on Facebook, child. Like, girl. Go ahead and ask me more questions. Put them in the chat or just click the link and you can come up here and ask me yourself, girl. Go ahead. Child, you can't say a thing about celebs now. Their celebs are in your. They are. It's like, do they be searching their name to see if somebody says something about them? Like, child, fuck out of here. Never knew she had no stands, child. I don't even know what type of music she makes. I don't know. I haven't said. I haven't really looked at that story yet, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to take out some time to really go through that story and see what's really going on with that. I am 32. I just turned 32 last month. I still have a Team Scotty Instagram chat. I still have a Team Scotty Instagram chat. I don't necessarily go in there as much because I hate notifications. Sometimes I have the group on mute sometimes because I hate notifications. But I do come in there and see what everybody's talking about, and then sometimes I come on in and say what I gotta say. Then come on out. But I do have teams. I still have a Team Scotty group. Okay, so as far as the Housewives of Atlanta seating chart predictions, this is what I think. Okay, we know that Andy is sitting here. So on this couch, I see Portia, Drew, and Shamia and Latoya on this couch. On this couch, I see Kenya, Candy, Cynthia, and Marlo on the other couch. In that order. No, I do not. What's your favorite reality show on TV right now? Love and Marriage, Huntsville. That's my favorite reality show right now. Yes, I am an Aquarius to the bone. February the 12th, okay? February the 12th. Honey, everybody thinks I'm younger. Nobody thinks that I'm 32, but I am really 32. I was born in 89, okay? How do you feel about Martell's third baby mama and all she's saying on Twitter? I haven't heard, I haven't really been following this story. All this shit been going on while I'm at work, so I don't know. We both Aquarius and love to hold grudges when somebody crosses us, but I'm more forgiving than you. I won't say that. I mean, I will hold a grudge. It just depends on what you do. Because I can forgive people all day, but I mean, since their reunion wasn't an in person reunion for season 12, how would you have placed the girls? Nene, Portia, Kenya, Cynthia, Candy, and Eva, Marlo, and Tanya. Okay, so on one couch, you probably would have been Nene, Portia, hold up, Nene, Portia, and Cynthia. On the other couch, probably would have been Candy, Kenya, and Eva, Marla on Nene's couch, Tanya on Kenya's couch. Yes! You look great to be 32. Thank you. Thank you. Love, love, love Mayor Huntsville. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Who's your favorite male celebrity? Lance Gross. Love him. I hope they have one. He on Grinder Child playing Twister and Booty Holes while the children playing Pokemon in the living room. Martella whole mess and then want to come for Melody about taking care of kids. Well, I tell y'all, youngrichskinny.org be with the shits all the time. You ever been to New Orleans? Yes, many times. Oh, let me tell y'all one story about me going to New Orleans. This was probably the second time I went. So this was for my 26th birthday, and I was drunk. Like I was fucked up. Like I was drunk as a motherfucker that day. Like straight up drunk as a motherfucker that day. And I had been drinking all day. From the time I woke up till we got on bourbon, I was drinking all day, like straight up. And it was a guy that met me that knew me from my YouTube videos. Like he saw me and my drunk ass tongue kissed him in the mouth. Like I gave him the kiss of a lifetime, and he couldn't do nothing but scream. Like he enjoyed every second of that kiss in the mouth. My friends were so mad with me, but if I was drunk, I never would have did that. But I was drunk and I wanted to fuck that night, and he was like the type of dude that I'll probably be fucking on. Like he was dark skinned and shit like that. He was dark skinned and cute, and I slobbed him down that day, that night on Bourbon Street. In the middle of Bourbon Street, I was kissing him down in the mouth, like kissing him down in the mouth on Bourbon Street. When I tell you I gave that boy the kiss of a lifetime, boy, I tell you the truth. I'll never do that again. I was so drunk. Oh, but my friends were mad as fuck at me. They pulled me away from that boy. They were so mad with me. But shit, you only live once. I wonder if he remembers that. Did you see Kenya Moore tweeted about Drew saying she needed Tommy Tuck? Shake my head, LOL, petty. It was petty, but she did talk about Kenya Moore and her fake ass. So I mean, what's good for the goose is good for the gander child. What is your all-time favorite show to review? It used to be Basketball Wives, but Love and Hip Hop is probably my all-time favorite one to review. Love and hip hop. I miss love and hip hop. Actually, I gotta go to New Orleans next week. Because I gotta catch the plane to New Orleans because I'm going to Detroit. Listen, I'm just telling the truth. I'm just telling the truth. This is a Q&A, and I'm here to tell the truth. Okay. It used to be. It was Houston, but I love New York. I love New York. Love it. It wasn't gonna be me that night, though. I can tell you that. So that should answer your question. Just a little bit. Like I want to fuck that night. Like I was drunk and I want to fuck some that night. But hey, never watched it. Do you see yourself moving out of Mississippi? My husband wants to move from California to Delo, Mississippi. I've never lived in the country. Um, it's on the table right about now. Me and Jamar been talking about it. Jamar's trying to get me to come up to Atlanta with him, and because that's where all of our opportunities that's where all my opportunities are. So, it's I don't want to leave Mississippi because I love it here, born and raised here. This is my life, but I mean, sometimes you have to go out of Mississippi to better your opportunity. You ever come to NYC? If so, how often? I haven't been to NYC since 2018. My dad lives in New Jersey, and my best friend lives in Brooklyn. So I have more than enough reasons to go to NYC. Baby, it's a fun time. Trust me. Have you ever been to Cali? If so, would you? I have never been to Cali. Period. I've never been, but I would love to go. That's actually where I wanted to go for my birthday. But Jamar had told me, you know what I mean? Jamar told me it was closed and there was shit to do, so it wouldn't be making no sense for me to go, child. What's the worst sex you ever had in wild? Ooh, let me tell y'all. So, I saw this dude that I had the biggest crush on. He was so cute. So cute. I used to like everything he posted on Instagram. Every time he posted something on Instagram, I like it. Every time. I used to like everything he posted. I just thought he was just some serious. So one night I went to the mall and I ran into him. He hugged me. And I was like, oh shit, he hugged me, you know what I mean? Next thing you know, he hit me up in my DMs after we walked away from each other, and he asked me, was I going to the club? And I said, yeah, I'm going. He said, I'm going too. He said, will you bring your cakes with you? You already know what he mean by cakes. So I said, my cakes are always with me. And so he was like, okay. So I went to the club with my bestie. He picked me up from the club. He took me to a room. Once we got there, it's like he was going straight to it. And he really thought he was doing something because it was like, you're saying stop, but he's thinking you're saying stop because you're enjoying it. I'm saying stop because I want you to fucking stop. It's not fun. It doesn't feel good. Leave me alone. If this was going to be the case, I could have flipped you over and I could have flipped you. Cause you don't know what the fuck you're doing, and this don't feel good to me at all. It's whack. You've been talking all this shit for months about what the fuck you gonna do. It's whack, and it's like what T-Bot say. Some of y'all be fooling us. Big feet, big hands, just plain big, but sex ain't worth the damn. Wasn't. He could have kept that and whatever the fuck he had to himself. It was lame. It was whack, and I just wasn't feeling it. Period. At all. What reality show do you really want to start reviewing, but you continue for the love of your supporters? Basketball Wives. What do you think about the COVID vaccine? I've been thinking about taking it. Honestly, I have. After COVID, would you entertain a meet and greet with your subscribers? Yes. I most definitely would entertain one. Uh me and Jamar would want to do one. We tried to do one in the past, but it just didn't work out with us. But this time it may be the best time for us to do one this time. Okay, first of all, you cute. That's number one. Um my trip to Dallas was actually fun. Um, but the going back home was just whack because of the fact that we got caught up in the ice storm, and what was normally a 5 hour drive turned into a 12 hour drive. So no, he didn't do none of that. Like none of that. It did because I wasn't enjoying it at all. I didn't like it at all, and I was like, stop. And guess what? All in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Uh-uh. Did you have any side effects? Could you really call that a stroke? Continue with the question. It's a shit. Like, I'm having so much fun talking to y'all. I said it was only gonna be an hour, but I feel like it was gonna be more than an hour, child. It's gonna be more than an hour. I might add another 30 minutes to this. What y'all think? Listen, I buy so many of these a day. I buy so many of these. I buy 3 packs of these on my way to work. I buy 3 more packs of these when I'm going on my lunch break. And I buy 2 more before when I leave for my lunch break. So I buy like 8 packs of these every day. Every day. Oh, so let me tell you this. Okay, so the best that I had was with this toxic ass motherfucker. Toxic. Um, I wish I was like messy enough to say names, but just know that he was toxic. He was a young one, and he was broke, but he had the best sex ever because he ain't had no money. He had to make up for it some kind of way. Since Jamar has the new laptop now, when are you guys gonna start the podcast? We were just talking about that. We was talking about that Sunday night after we got done interviewing Latrice and Antoinette. We were just talking about that, and he's getting a new job now, so he's trying to figure out what's going on with that first. It's coming this year, trust and believe me, it is. But he just got to Atlanta. He's still working remotely from his job that he had in California, so he's trying to make sure he get this job first before he starts spending a lot of money because we do have to buy equipment. So it's coming this year. He's just trying to get himself together first before we start. I got my second dose Sunday. I'm so glad I got this vaccine. No side effects except my arm hurt for a few days after the first dose. What do you do for fun? You work so much. Sleep. And if I feel good enough, I'll go to a bar, but that's it. Like these days, it's work, work, work. When I get off of work, I'm doing this. This is work too. Like because I'm trying to get to the point to where this could be my work, and I don't have to clock into nobody's job. I can just get up, make videos, and go about my day and get paid for doing this. But yeah, like it's a lot. The watermelon what? No, my arm was just hurting where they put the vaccine in, but besides that, I was fine. I give an update after I take my. Okay. Yes, they do. What do you mean by girls? Let me know. What? Be broke as fuck. Top five songs now? Y'all know I don't like these folks on the radio. So I don't know if I could give a top five songs now because I don't like none of these folks on the radio. None of them. Okay? None of them. But I can give you a top five of all time, and in no particular order. Um, Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell is one. Um, I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston is the second. Um, Weak by SWV is the third. Um, oh, come on, Scotty. There's so many of them that I love so much. Um, Baby, Baby, Baby by TLC. Um, it's so many. Oh my God, it's so many. That is a hard one. How many did I name? Three or four? Um, and if I really want to go all the way back, I would say that is it Would You Mind by Earth, Wind and Fire? No, Devotion by Earth, Wind and Fire. I got that Johnson Johnson one shot one a couple of weeks ago. I was scared because they gave me this 5 pages possible side effect, but I just got sore on for 3 days. Okay, I see. I am, but I'm gonna change the name though. I'm trying to figure out the name. Hey Terrence, I just got through talking about you. As a matter of fact, in the nice way. I wouldn't necessarily say that. I would say that I love both groups the same, but because I love the underdog so much, I'm gonna go with Escape because everybody called themselves like Down and Escape for SWV, and they're just I think everybody's sleeping on Escape at this point, and I just feel like they got hits too, so. I didn't really care for Ashanti's new song, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie. My favorite concert was the Great Escape Tour. Amazing concert. I love it. Mm, I was nice. You might want to watch the replay. I was very nice. No, I cannot. Mm-mm. Um, I definitely want to go to California. Um, I always want to go to New York, so I already did that. Let's see. I don't really have many things on my on a bucket list. Like I just live life for what it is, and if it happens, it just happens. But I really don't have no bucket list. It's just certain things that I really want to do. That's all. Ex- exactly. Okay. Never knowing what it was about. You want to come up, Terrence? Just to be a positive example for somebody. Like I'm not the most perfect person in the world, but if there's some things that you can get from me that would be nice. The link is in the chat, Terrence. Y'all can ask Terrence some questions if you want to. You have shared your experiences with bullying when you were younger. What would you say to young people who experience some form of bullying? Um, what could I say? It's not the end. You will eventually come out of it, and it would definitely make you a stronger person because that's exactly what it did for me. Like the voice that I got now, I never had it before that. But it's like I would say that bullying did make me stronger than I was before. I most definitely would say that. What are your plans when it comes to settling down? What does settling down look like to you? Settling down is when I'm with one person, fucking one person, dating one person, being with one person, sharing my life with just one person. That's settling down. And I've I'm slowly but surely coming up out of that. Um out of this whole I'm single but loving it type of thing. It's like, when you're 32, you look at life in a different way, and it's like you're not just dating just to be dating, you're dating for a life partner at this point. Like you're dating someone that you know you're going to be with for a long period of time, not somebody that you're just going to be with for 6 months. And I'm going to tell you just like this, like it's like I haven't had the best track record with relationships. I'd be lucky if my relationships make it to 4 months, but it is what it is. What's going on, Terry?
Oh, what's up, y'all? Nothing. Irritated
Why are you irritated?
because I might have to postpone my. Well, I know you don't give a shit, but I might have to postpone my interview tomorrow because I got to work later. So
Postpone it to when?
I don't know. I might do it maybe for like the weekend if she can. I want to go on ahead and
Oh.
do it and get it over with. No shade, Caitlin. No shade. I ain't. It ain't no shade. I'm just saying. Because, a lot of people been giving me a hard time about it. Y'all better leave me alone.
Well, I'm not giving you no hard time about it. I just feel like, do what you do here. Somebody got to interview him. I damn sure wasn't. So somebody got to.
So I got to be the. All right, fine. I'm going to do it. She told me to ask whatever the hell I want anyway, so I am.
You the only one that like her.
I am not the only one that like her.
Who
Y'all
else
like
is?
her. Y'all just choose not to right now. Y'all mad. I get it. Y'all mad right now. It's all right. Y'all got the right to be mad. I feel I'm not mad. But
Boy,
y'all come around.
girl,
Y'all will
bye.
be all right.
Yeah, please. Somebody got a question for you.
What? In these
You.
shows, how do you handle when people get upset and challenge? Well, if you really want to know, when people used to challenge me or when I used to get upset, if you mean up here on YouTube, I was worse than Scotty. I cuss your ugly ass out. I cuss you out. I'm out, your daddy out, your sister out, your brother out, everybody boy headed bitches, your cheering, your dad cheering. Like I used to do that. But I had to calm down from that because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I can't be up here reading people. It didn't get in my feelings when somebody say something about me.
You understand what I'm saying? So I had to learn how to be like, nah, if I can dish it, I need to be able to sit up in it and take it. So that's just what I do. Unless it go
But
too.
at the same time, I get what you mean. I totally understand that part, but I do feel like sometimes people do get out of hand with the shit they be saying. Like you don't have to. Sometimes they don't have to say the shit they be saying. Like they go into like like with Potomac, they was getting out of hand with that shit. They was doing
Mhm.
too much with that shit. Like sometimes they can do too fucking much. Like
Right.
it ain't that deep. Um, I guess this question could be for the both of us. But would you adopt or have a bio kid, and also would you want to be a single parent? On my end, I don't want any kids, so that should be you should get that answer from me right there. I don't want no kids.
I want a kid. I want my own, and I want it to be biological, but I want no parts of the twat. We just gonna have to do it the expensive route. But I definitely want my own, at least two, so they won't be raised as an only child because I want an only child. But yeah, and if I got to do it as a single parent, I'll do it as a single parent. I'll be all right.
Do you see yourself settling down and leaving married men alone?
See, I be letting y'all in on way too much of my personal business because then y'all want to throw it in my face later. That's that nigga shit. That's that nigga shit right there. Um, yeah, I've been stopped doing that. When it really be a jokey joke when I say that, but I've been stopped doing that. I used to do that when I was younger because back then, majority of the time, that's the only ones that'll really hit you up, like talking about it on the chat lines and shit like that. They be married as a motherfucker, so you just hey, fuck it. And that's the way it was. That's how it was back in the day because it was still secret, 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 secret. Shh, don't tell nobody. It ain't like how it is now. Whereas,
Okay, I think somebody backstage didn't want to ask us some. I think Mina RG. What's your question for me and Terrence?
Oh, hi. I didn't even know that I was going to be on. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
mhm.
you.
Hi. Well, first, I just want to say that I love y'all. You guys are funny.
Thank you, love.
Thank you.
I don't know if I have any questions. Probably just the basics. Um, what's your favorite movie?
Hmm.
I'm just gonna be the gay one up here and say "Waiting to Exhale" because that's my favorite.
Nah, real shit. That's my favorite. I'm about to be even gayer than you. My favorite one is to Wan Fu.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
Baby, let me tell you something. He made a ugly ass woman. I said, "Oh no,
Oh my
God,
god.
woo!"
I cannot.
Mm-mm. I said the only person that did look pretty good as a woman was Patrick Swayze.
He wasn't that. He was gorgeous as a woman. I definitely
Yes.
get him that.
But baby, Noxema was hurt.
Yeah, Noxzema was too hurt. Noxzema was, ooh, God damn it, big. Lord.
Yeah, Noxema was hurt, honey.
Oh. Well, I guess that's all I had wanted to say for right now. I've been trying to get. I know it's a little weird, but I've been trying to get the courage to like come on here because I have anxiety and I'm a little shy speaking to people, especially like in public and stuff. Well, not in well, yeah, in public and actually right now. So yeah.
Oh, we understand it.
Yeah, we understand. We get it, boo. Thank you for coming up here.
Thank you,
You're
though.
welcome. Bye.
Bye,
Bye
boo.
bye.
You
You
want to
took
know
it that
what
way,
be
Tom.
weird? The
What?
ones that be weird to me are the ones that they look ugly as a female, but when you see them and they boy, they cute as shit. I
Right.
met a
Like,
couple of ones like that, and I'm like, I don't get it. You look so much better as a no shade. I ain't got time because every time I open my mouth and say something, somebody got something to say. I'm just saying.
listen. If you ain't married, how do you place the blame on the single person? Yes, it's frowned upon, but it's the married person's responsibility not to cheat. Um, I think he has a point, but at the same time, if you know that they're married, then you should know not to fuck with them. But
I
but then
mean,
again, you don't
I
have no loyalty to them either. So it's like,
I get it, but the thing is, I want to be married one day.
yeah, and you don't want the
And I
same.
ain't got time for that karma to come up and creep into my damn marriage. I don't have the time for that. So doing
Yeah,
the others as you want them to do unto you. If you don't want nobody fucking your husband, don't go fucking nobody else's. It don't belong to you. Keep your hands to yourself.
exactly. Okay, like no.
Right.
Like nah, everything. Like you can't fuck with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Right.
can't. And that's just that on that. You can't fuck with just everybody. Some people are relentless. Like they, they would do it. They don't give a
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
fuck.
And then they meet a crazy motherfucker like me that's gonna run you over. Because if I come in my house and I find you in my house, you dead. Period. And see now you about to die over some dick. It's not that deep.
Of all reality TV characters in the history of reality TV, who would y'all say is your favorite and who is your least favorite?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I think my favorite was New York,
Uh, what was my favorite?
and my least favorite is Evelyn Lazada. That's definitely my least favorite person.
My favorite. All right, my favorite, and I know Scotty gonna say something or have some look. He gonna do something. But my favorite is Miss Mole. All right. I love me some Chrissy Lampkin. She is my boo. And even though she a little tired, I that's still my favorite.
Forever Fiance. Okay.
See what I'm saying? My least favorite is a tie between Evelyn and Jocelyn. I can't
I'm
stand Jocelyn.
I'm surprised you can't stand Jocelyn because everybody, all these other motherfuckers love her ass. They think she can't do no
Mm-mm,
wrong, child.
I cannot stand Jocelyn. That bitch ain't changed. That baby ain't changed. I don't care what nobody say.
Oh my God. Let's see. It's a big responsibility to put on other people to make wayward husbands keep the vows they made. You know,
I mean, I feel
the
you, but
the married person is wrong as fuck. However, the person sleeping with the married person is morally wrong themselves. They are all wrong. No one should play those games. I agree.
totally agree.
I definitely agree with that. Let me see. It was another one I wanted to put up here. Oh, okay. Somebody had a question for you. Terrence, what adventure would you dream of doing after COVID?
I would say go ziplining, but I got a fear of heights. But I still want to go ziplining. Is that weird?
No, because I did it.
I got a fear, but I want to do it so bad.
I did, when I went to Dallas for my birthday, they had like this indoor zip lining type of thing. That shit was scary. Even
Mm,
though it's nothing like what you see on TV when they be outside doing it, the shit was still kind of scary because you're way at the top and you looking down and the floor is so far
right,
away, and it's like, oh my god, this
right,
shit scared the
right.
hell out
And
of
then you
me.
got, and then you got my big ass barreling down that shit, girl. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Is it good for the biggest? Because I got some meat on my bones. It'll work for you. It's me I'm worried about because I don't want to be turned into no meme out here.
Terrence, what is the worst sex you ever had? Oh
Oh dear
Lord.
God, y'all
They
some
asked me they asked me the same question.
the worst sex I ever had. Uh, worst sex I ever had. Well, the worst sex I ever had. No shade and no offense to nobody, please. But the worst sex I ever had was with a white guy. No shade to none of my The worst sex I ever had was a white guy. I ain't gonna give y'all the details of it, but to be real, that was the word. I tried it. I said I never did it before. I want to get it off my bucket list, and I picked the cutest one. And I thought it was gonna be good because he was cute, he was attractive. It was what it was. Fine. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
But what made it so bad?
First of all, the nigga damn near sweated out my bed like Shaq did. I didn't like that. Secondly, the nigga had a whole bunch of goddamn taco meat, all of which made it even fucking worse. Then third of all, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Okay, third of all, I don't want to put this man business out, but y'all don't know him. Third of all, the man wanted me to go in the bathroom, take a dump, and come back in and sit on his face without wiping myself.
I hope you didn't do that.
Hell no, listen, I'm into a lot of things, but feces and urine I don't want to know it in my vicinity. That doesn't turn me on. That doesn't turn me on. I said no, ma'am.
That's so nasty.
He was into that. He told me that though. He told me beforehand that he is into a lot of things and he's willing to try anything. Like he was one of them guys that was willing to try fisting and all the rest of that shit. Like that's just how he was. I mean, teach his own.
That's so. Oh my god, this just got me. Oh my god.
Y'all asked. So I don't want to hear nothing about ew. What the fuck? That's nasty. Y'all
hell, it is. Hell.
Well, y'all asked.
I didn't ask. They asked shit. I ain't asked that.
Don't worry, I ain't do it, but y'all asked, and I told you.
Oh God, Jesus. But them be the ones though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, First of all, no, I have not, and no. That's never happened.
No. There was a couple of times where I thought I did. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, girl, I know you lying, but that ain't what that was. That was cream, thank God. But that's a whole nother story for her. If y'all don't know what that is, we ain't talking about that up here.
I know one thing, that shit happened to me too, because I thought that was me. I thought I was doing that shit too. I was so fucking scared and embarrassed, but it wasn't what I thought it was. I'm like, oh my God.
When I tell you my heart dropped in my stomach, I said, yo.
I'm like, oh my God, this boy gonna talk about me.
You better believe it. You better believe it. You better believe it. The same way we talk about if they dick little, if they come quick, they're definitely let niggas know. I wouldn't do them. That nigga should have already do that.
Scotty, who was the blogger Patrice was talking about that you are fond of? Hashtag no pressure. Of course, I just see y'all all in my business, and I ain't telling y'all who that is. I ain't telling y'all that. I ain't telling y'all that. I ain't telling y'all that. Have y'all? No. Mm-mm.
I'm not into water sports, and I guess I could say the same for Scotty. We won't do that. That's too grown. That's too grown. That's for the advanced.
I don't want nobody pissing on me. On God, if you piss on me, you can your ass beat if you piss on me.
Period.
You are
period.
Not me, period. Okay.
Period. I dated a guy that used to piss in the bed.
Ugh.
I dated a 20-year-old grown ass nigga was still pissing in the goddamn bed, and he wondered why I never allowed him to spend the night with me. And I didn't spend the night with him either. That's why. No, nigga. Like, nigga, you still sleeping on the fucking shower curtain. Now, if you was a teenager or a child, I get it, but we way too grown for that, nigga. Stop drinking at night.
Why the best are always toxic? Because they don't have nothing else to offer.
At all. All they can do is sit around and fuck while you working and stuff, you know. They try new moves on you and as good as a bitch. I've been there. That's why I be trying to stop a lot of these foolish females from getting into that shit, because I've been there. I know what it's like.
Did y'all hear that Marcel got a side baby? Yep, we just ain't talked about it yet.
I ain't heard nothing about Marceau having a side baby.
Yeah, it was on the Empress show. They said that Marcel got a side baby and Martell has another baby by somebody else.
I didn't hear the thing about Marceau. I just only talked about Martell. Marceau don't even Marceau don't even know shit about his own damn kids. How he out here making more?
Listen,
Child.
listen,
I
okay.
would not have a baby by Marceau, but I would fuck him.
We haven't seen each other yet. I know it's hard to believe, but we haven't seen each other yet.
I mean, we haven't seen each other yet.
We haven't seen each other yet.
Mm-mm. We will soon, though.
We will though. I know for a fact that me and Josiah was talking one time, and he wanted us to do something together. I know he wanted, like, he asked me when was the next time I'm going to Atlanta, and I was like, I don't know, but I know I want to go sometime in the summer. And he was saying that we all meet because Jamar's already there, so he was saying, well, maybe me, you, and Terrence should all go to Atlanta and meet up with Jamar. We could all, the four of us, could all hang out. And I said, I would love that. I
I
think
would
that
love
would be
that
a
too.
great time. So we just
Yeah.
all got to figure out when we'll do it. So yeah,
Hmm.
so
I would love to do that too.
that'll be fun.
Yes, Lil Mackie, y'all have been spamming my damn DMs about that all day. Yes, I saw. Girl, Jen is going down for playing with these damn people. She done caught fan charges, and her husband is divorcing her. I know. It was all y'all
Her
flooded me
husband
with it. I
divorcing
know.
her too. Her husband divorcing her.
You better believe it. But see, it
Well,
ain't got nothing to do with them damn charges. It's just, now he could be with his real family. I don't
well,
blame him. I keep trying to tell y'all. See, people don't want to listen to me.
Terrence, what would you like to see on your channel that you haven't done yet?
I want to do a panel, but I don't know what kind of panel I want to do. I don't know how I want it set, but I definitely want to get some type of panel in the works.
That'd be nice. Have you thought about who you want to have on your panel or anything like that, or you just know you want to do a panel, you just ain't thought about it too far?
I ain't thought about it too far, but I do feel like if I do, I want to do it how our panel is. Like it's a unisex type of thing. It don't have to be all of the community and all of that. Like I want it to be different, like a
Oh,
little
okay.
talk show type of thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
What made you both get into YouTube? I'm late. Sorry if the question was asked. I know for me, because I run my mouth a lot and I used to do Facebook videos, and everybody would tell me to go to YouTube and I refused because I used to say YouTube is crazy. People leave stupid ass comments and I don't know how I deal with it. But I went on and did it, and once I started, I couldn't stop doing it. And then once you notice little stuff happening, it makes you want to keep doing it. Because I know, like, the first few months I started on YouTube, my camera quality was terrible, but I still ended up on VH1 blogs when Mob Wise had first came out. They had put me and Much Love from KY on there. They put our videos up there, and I
Mm-hmm.
was just like, oh my god, maybe I should keep
Mm-hmm.
doing it. So I was just like, okay, so that's why I kept doing it. And plus, I just like to give my opinion and to get paid for it.
Right.
Child, you know, I let Terrence answer the question.
I don't know. For me, I know a lot of y'all will probably feel like it was Funky Dineva. And wrong. The first blogger I ever saw was Ashley Miller. And it was actually her that inspired me to want to get into YouTube because I thought about doing it and I said, and I'm not. I say ain't nobody gonna pay attention to me. And I think it was her Basketball Wives, the LA one, the one with British and them was up there. I think it was that one. And I
Hmm.
got familiar with her. And then I started watching her regularly. And I was just like, yo, I think I'll do this. And that's what inspired me to do it a little bit. It was a
Oh, okay. Well,
long, tedious road, y'all.
well, that's interesting that you said Ashley Miller was the one that made you want to start one because Kevin and Mikhail made me want to start one. So
Hmm.
they still in the same realm though. Um, let's see, because this shit is moving by real fast. Somebody asked us did we find Martell attractive. I do think he is, but he's just
Yeah,
toxic.
he is. He's definitely attractive, and he got a big dick. But mm-mm.
If you were to come across a rich dude who you like, but he didn't want you to work, do you think you'd be cool living as a kept dude? Uh,
I get bored quick.
Not necessarily.
I get bored quick. I don't know. I don't think I would want. I tell you one thing. If I did, I'd be siphoning that nigga money like Shawnee did.
Yeah,
I'd
and
go ahead and do it.
for me, it's like this. I had a man who I wouldn't say he was rich, but he had money. He used to drive trucks, and he was like maybe 11 or 12 years older than I was, and he wanted me to not work and him take care of me and all that other stuff. But I really wasn't with that. I don't like to be taken care of. I rather have my own because you never know what a person. If you make a person mad, they can take their money from you. If they kick you out, you ain't gonna have nowhere to go. Like you just. Mm-mm.
And that's exactly why I said I'd be siphoning whatever piece of money that nigga gave me like Shawnee did. He could put me out. By that time, I'll be self sufficient.
What part of Mississippi are you in? Yes, I am near Jackson, as a matter of fact, like 30 minutes away. Did y'all watch Melody's interview with Funky Dineva? I did, and I was dying laughing every time Martell tried to call that man
Kept
phone off.
calling. Girl, I was so weak. I
That
said
shit
he
was
had to
so
cut off the
funny.
phone.
Right. I wish Ashley would do a panel. I don't know if she's interested in doing no panels. I know she's done some for me, but I don't know if she's interested in doing one on her own channel. I don't know, but I would definitely love to see Ashley do a panel.
Me
Ashley
too.
is underrated to me. I feel like Ashley is very much so underrated as a YouTuber because
Mm,
she is absolutely hilarious to me, and
mm.
she's always been supportive of my channel and everything else. So I love, and anytime I ask her to do something, if she can do it, she'll do it for me. So I love Ashley. I think she's very much so underrated. What made you
Just keep
consider?
making them.
But see, basically, that's really it. Like,
Yeah.
I know that when your viewership is low, it can kind of fuck with you sometimes because you don't know what you can do to make it go up. But you just got to keep going. Because I know I was struggling with mine for a long time until the eighth season of the Basketball Wives and all that controversy that went on with them, and I saw like the biggest numbers that I had seen in years. And then
Mhm.
after that fiasco was over with, I was struggling again. But it's
Right.
only because after all that happened, I didn't have a place to film at because I had just lost my house. So I didn't have anywhere to film, and I had to film videos with my phone in the hotel bathroom. So I really didn't have nowhere to film at. And on top of that, it was hard for me to film where I was at because I'm in a hotel room with other people and I can't do what I
Mhm.
need to do. So I had to do it the best way I could. So I didn't see my viewership go up until I finally found a place to live, and then I had somewhere to film, and I was able to do it consistently. You got to keep doing it regardless of whether or not your viewership is low, because it's always going to be an up and down thing. Always
Mhm.
up and down. Like right now, I'm on the upswing right now, but it could easily go down if I make one bad move. It could easily go down.
Mhm.
Did anybody
And
watch the
another
real?
thing you can't do is you can't compare yourself to other big YouTubers. I used to
Oh,
do that a lot. I used to be like, yo, he started after I did. How is he way up to this and way up to that? Like I used to do that a
yeah,
lot. You can't do that. It'll happen
right.
in its own time.
Yes, like I remember when House of Aaron. This is a great example. I remember when House of Aaron first started, and he had like 3,000 subs, and I subscribed to him. And all of a sudden, he started rising so fast. he kept like Aaron was coming out of nowhere, and he started growing so fast to the point to where like when I did that 20K celebration video, he came up and I even said when I hit 20K because he was at 19K at the time. And I said, shout out to Aaron, he's about to surpass me, which I knew that he was because he was a fresh
Mm-hmm.
new face and he was necessarily he was moving up really fast, and he did surpass me. But I still didn't feel no type of way about it because I mean, it was his time. My
Mm-hmm.
time is coming. It was his time, and I still support Aaron. I think he does a great job, and
Mm-hmm.
he may be more. Sometimes you do have your moments where you feel like certain people are more appealing than you. You don't know what it is that you lack that the other person has, or what but sometimes, it's just, I don't know,
Right.
you never know. Like, it'd be amazing when I hear so many YouTubers say that they watched my shit. And you really be thinking that you really ain't shit, but some of your favorite YouTubers really been watching your shit and you never knew. Like like I thought it was everything when Layla Lynn told me she was watching my shit, and I'm like, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You
Right.
know, so you know,
Ciao.
comparison is never good with anything. Being you always wins the day, and you are always the one who decides what winning means to you. That is very true.
That's
Because
true.
I know that when I was friends with Justin, I had started before him as well, and I remember shouting him out when we first, became friends, and then he surpassed me and stuff like that. And after he surpassed me, people would compare us. Sometimes, and I'm just gonna say this to Terrence too, because we're friends. But I don't think that this will happen. We like people will pit you against somebody, especially if y'all friends. They will
Mm-hmm.
pit you against somebody, and then it'll go to hell from there.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know that for a long time when me and Justin were friends, they would pit us up against each other all the time. It's like they wanted to see some drama, or they wanted to see us break up, or they wanted to see us not be cool, or they wanted some type of competition. And it's like for me, I didn't want to compete with my friend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Like I never
Right.
wanted to do that. So it's like, eventually we wound up breaking up, which is something I never wanted to do, but it had to happen. Like somebody asked me about him earlier. It's like, some people are here for a season and for a reason, and he was here for a season. And sometimes people still be trying to ask me if I was ever jealous of Justin and his success, and I'm not jealous of him now. Do I fuck with him? No. But I'm not jealous of his success. I think that he worked really hard to get to where he is.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like it when people be trying to put people against each other, especially when they're friends. Because I feel like they do it to us. They try to do it with Jamar and me. They try to do it with Josiah. Like they do that. I don't know why people like to do that. But I think that we would never allow outside opinions to come between us because people will try to pit us against each other. They will do
Mm-hmm.
that. They will do that. They will compare and all this other stuff. So
But see, that's why you got to know your friend. Like I know if somebody was to try to do that, Scotty would get them together, and vice versa. I get their ass together too. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. Scotty ain't said no shit.
yeah, yeah, that like they would do that. They would definitely do that now. They would
Because I
definitely
had
try.
that happen before. Somebody came in the lab that I did and said that it was a bigger YouTuber, and they came in there and they was like, "Oh, such and such is on live right now, talking all of this about you," and da da da, like flooding me with the shit. I'm like, "Child, please."
They 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 like drama, child. They do. They definitely do. Now I see some Joshua. Don't you stop with the bullshit now. I ain't even gonna put that shit on the screen because I don't. Nah, mm-mm. I ain't gonna acknowledge that shit. Period. Um,
I cannot wait for y'all to see Drew and Shamia's hair for the reunion. Shamia looked like her hair got electrocuted. Oh dear God. Listen, y'all, I like Shamia. I really
I
do.
do
I
too.
just don't want Shamia to be stupid.
Oh, they are definitely gonna try to start drama between y'all on the panel, especially y'all that are close. They already trying.
Hmm.
They already trying. They are already trying already. Like they do it all the time. Like they do it all the time. They make up assumptions in their heads all the time. And then when you check them about it, it's well y'all make assumptions about people in the blogs all the time. This ain't the
Uh-huh.
same shit. This ain't the same shit, period.
Right.
It like okay, so you didn't see. So Jamie came on our. So on one week, Jamie was on on the panel one week. She wasn't feeling good that day. None of us really knew what was going on with her at the time. She told us after the fact. So
Hmm.
we understood why her mood was down. Y'all's mood was down too that same day, but y'all told us from the jump that his mood was down and he may leave at a specific time during the panel. So it's or they'll say, y'all be rolling y'all eyes when Jay Lee say something, or Bundy be cussing people out in the chat all the time, or Niecy don't have nothing to say till she come up here with y'all, and now her attitude change. Josiah talk too much, but then when Josiah wasn't talking at all, that was a problem too. So it's it's like, girl, they be trying.
I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. This is how you can tell when you got like-minded people around you, and you know that they're here in your life for a reason, and you can click with them. Most of the time, when one of us says something on the panel, all of us felt the same exact way.
Right.
And it happens a lot. That's why a lot of the times when y'all see some of us not talk, it's because one of somebody done already said what it was that we was thinking. So it's no
Mm-hmm.
need to elaborate no more. So we're quiet. It's not that like that's just an example of how y'all get stuff misconstrued.
Mm-hmm.
When y'all see us not talking, it's not that somebody got an attitude or we don't want to be there or yada yada yada. It's a majority of the time it's they already said what I wanted to say. So we moving on.
Okay, what is it, child?
All right, all right, all right. What you got to say, child?
What is it, child?
What you got to say, child? I love y'all panel. I appreciate all the different opinions. Mhm.
We as viewers come to enjoy content. People need to stop being messy. Oh,
Right,
they.
right. Y'all,
Because
we don't.
I
What?
remember when we first started, they was trying to start shit with Jamie and Bundy because Jamie was team Candace and Bundy was team Monique, and they just wanted them to fight so bad, and it just didn't happen.
Child.
They want them to fight so bad.
And another thing, you guys, I think a panel would be born if everybody agreed with every damn thing. Like, don't y'all like to have a panel where some people agree and some people don't agree and some people are in the middle? Like, that makes for good conversation.
Right. Most definitely, it does. It does. Like, come on now. Hold on, wait a minute. Bundy also love. Wait a minute. Right,
Right,
right.
right,
They just hear what they want
right.
to hear. They wasn't trying to hear. They wasn't trying to hear that.
Hmm.
They
I
weren't trying to
like
hear that.
Candace too. But at the end of the day, Candace wasn't a victim, and I wasn't going to treat Candace as if she was a victim.
Child, listen. I'm so glad that they. I'm not even excited about them filming, child.
I mean, you know what? I am only because I know the views is going to be everything. Because everybody going to want to know what's going to happen, especially with the panel.
Right.
I don't like when people are not on camera. I would really enjoy it if everyone was on camera, like your panel you did about colorism.
Well, sometimes people aren't on camera because they're eating. Some people maybe getting up to go to the bathroom, or sometimes it's a situation where somebody's camera might be fucking up, and then if the camera fucking up, y'all complain about that too. So sometimes if the camera fucking up, then my camera just won't be up there. Y'all just gonna see my avatar, and we're gonna keep it moving that way.
Right.
Like we can't win, child. We can't win. It's
At
just
all.
we try our best to give a good show. We try to work around everything. And child, listen.
Most of the time, y'all, when my camera is off, it seems like my connection is a lot better. It's like when
Yeah,
all of us are up here and I try, like if I put it both at the same time, it fucks up.
right. Hold on.
Yeah, y'all, the feds done came for Jen. Y'all blew me up about that child. Good God Almighty. Y'all blew me up. I know.
No, are we know you not coming for us. We just saying sometimes when the camera is off, I know a lot of the times for me, when I have large panels like that, my shit fucks up.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I have to not be on camera sometimes. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes with Terrence, because like lately his connection hasn't been messing up when he's not on camera. But sometimes it messes up when he is. Like that's what it is sometimes. So, we try. Let's see. People have differences of opinion. Sometimes people do fall out. But why is that a topic of discussion? It's like they're waiting for a problem to happen between y'all. I love y'all. Sometimes I be feeling like that too. They really be child. They try. They try. Anytime it's a group of people, they will try.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime it's a group of people. They like anytime you see a group of people on a panel, they try. I think they tried that with the Justice League. It's a group of people like they don't even realize that we talk outside of the panels.
Right.
You know
Every
what I
day.
mean? And if you don't see them on a panel for a while, they must have fallen out with them. No, sometimes people need a break.
Mm-hmm.
So now I love both of you like brothers, but the only time I got upset was y'all when y'all did y'all interviews on the Salt and Pepper. I didn't do no review on Salt and Pepper.
I ain't do no review on Salt and Pepper either.
I didn't do no review. I think we talked about it on the panel though, but I didn't do no review on them.
When I heard the way they was doing spin, I ain't want to watch that bullshit. I ain't give a damn. And then plus, a lot of people said that they left out a lot of important milestones that they did achieve in the movie. And I didn't understand that. I said, how? It was a 2-hour movie. What'd they forget?
I just don't like the way they did spin. Like they just acted like she was not a part of the group at all. Like for real. Like that's what we doing.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
See, if it was like Farrah from Destiny's Child, I would understand. Farrah ain't give much, but Spin gave a lot. Spin was on stage with them. Spin was on tour with them. Videos, she danced with them. Spin did a lot. So y'all ain't got the right to treat her like that.
Right. Listen. Okay. Let me see. Damn, it's a whole lot of people. They've been saying for years that they don't consider Spin to be an integral part of the group. She is. Most people liked her better than them.
Yeah, that's true.
She was the
That
fan
is
favorite, to
true.
be honest. So that's that. I mean, hey, that's how I feel. Y'all want me to review Salt Lake City so bad, child. I tried. It just didn't work for me.
Listen, Salt Lake City wasn't that bad. It was just it picked up, then it got slow, and then it stayed slow, and then it got back better towards the end. That's what's the issue, but it'll get better now, especially with the shit going on with Jen. I wonder what season 2 going. I wonder if they're gonna talk about this.
Because y'all won't let me be. I said what I said about Portia and Candy. I ain't never letting it go. I'm sorry, but I ain't never letting it go. No, never letting it go. Ever letting it go. That's a
Y'all, why
shit
can't
stain.
Portia ever be wrong? Why can't something be Portia's fault?
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, like
I ain't never letting it go. I don't care what they say. It ain't. I ain't never letting it go. Period. I ain't never letting it go. Mm-mm. Those people are still viewers. Trust me. When they come on here hating on or not, it grows the channel. Focus on the positive. It outgrows. Listen, I totally get what you're saying. We do need to focus on the positive. I honestly feel bad sometimes when I read all these positive comments and don't say shit. But when somebody come in trying to comfort me, that's the first thing I respond to, and I be like, why did I do that? Like, why did I do that? But but like y'all don't get it. Like sometimes when people be saying negative stuff, they really be going all the way in on
mm,
us sometimes, like over bitches they don't know,
right,
you know. So,
right.
so fuck all that. Period.
And we
No,
get paid to cuss these bitches out.
I
Okay,
don't know why y'all so hard on Portia. She's an amazing person. Child, we hard on Portia because nobody else is.
exactly. Just because we hard on her don't mean she's not an amazing person. I'm sure she is. I'm sure she is. I'm sure Portia has a lot of great qualities, but at the same time, she got a lot of bad ones, and we gonna call them hoes out. Y'all can play. Y'all can turn a blind eye.
Because people want Portia to be the savior of the Housewives of Atlanta. It ain't gonna happen.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
They do reality reviews. They're hard on all those. Thank you.
For real,
Everybody
for
gets
real.
the business. Everybody gets the business. I don't see why people only focus on when I say something about Portia or Candace. Shit. Josiah says he's coming up here. I want to see if he is. Y'all see that picture of Martell and Lisa Nicole husband? I wonder who's doing the bending. Lisa Nicole husband.
Speak. Why you ain't tell me Marceau's child is 3 years old? That ain't even no baby at this point. That's a yeah. It's
I didn't
three.
know that part. I didn't know that
Somebody just
part.
told me. They said,
I didn't know.
am I gonna gag about Marceau 3 year old baby?"
Oh wow. I didn't know it was that old. So Letitia don't well, I'm sure she knows now. Ooh, that next
See,
season of Love and Marriage Huntsville gonna be off the chain.
it is. It is. That's crazy, Tisha. You going through the same shit Melody going through, and you giving her all of this grief with what she got going on now. This is gonna be real interesting. Mm. I wonder is Mel gonna be there for her? Since I mean,
because
you
I
know, Mel,
don't because I don't like her. That's why I be dragging her extra hard. And because don't nobody else drag her the way she needs to. So I'm gonna go extra hard on her because I feel like she gets a pass on everything. So sorry.
child, y'all lay y'all some potion.
That's what I'm saying. The side chick said the baby's old enough to write sentences. Child.
Yeah, right senses, feed herself, take herself to the bathroom. Damn, Marceau. I thought you was smarter than that. Well, actually, he
Listen.
is. That baby 3 years old. He
And we
kept
didn't
that
know
baby a
nothing about
secret for 3 damn years. Damn, Marceau.
a mess. Who y'all got for the versus battle? Um, Escape and SWV are two of my favorite girl groups outside of TLC. So that's number one. I want to say that.
Yes.
Number two, I love SWV. I love Escape. I love them both the same. I'm just gonna be Team Escape for the verses because I feel like people are absolutely sleeping on Escape. When I see these battles between the fans, they act as if Escape has no hits at all, and I think that's not true. But I do think that this would be a close race because SWV have way more. They both pretty much have the same amount of hits, but I think that SWV had more of a mainstream presence than Escape did. Escape was more of a urban group, SWV was an urban group too, but they had more pop success than Escape did. And when you think about Weak kind of trumps anything that Escape did. That song by itself. So, but that does not mean that Escape don't have no hits. But I do think that Weak trumps everything that they would play. I just feel that way. But I'm still Team Escape because I feel like they're underdogs in this whole versus battle because everybody just shitting on them, not like they didn't have no hits. That's how I feel. Like saying dumb shit like, "Oh, Escape should have went against Total, not SWV." Like, girl,
Nah, I will put them up against SWV.
yes. I
Total
would
can
dare.
go up against 702.
See, somebody just said that in the chat.
Yeah, that's a versus battle that's believable. But child, well, I'm going for S Dub. Period.
What's your favorite S Dub album, Terrence? I'm very much so interested to know this.
Their very first one, and uh 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 the what's the name of that other album? Sisters with Voices. And it was called.
No, 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 no. The albums was It's About Time, New Beginning. Oh, you talking about New Beginnings?
No, not that one. New Beginnings. Yeah, the one with Use Your Heart and
Yeah,
Not
that's
Your
New
Mind.
Beginnings.
Yeah, that one.
That's my favorite album, actually. New Beginnings is my favorite SWV album. And my favorite SWV song would probably be it's not even a single. It was on the New Beginnings album. It was called You Are My Love, I think. That's one of my
Oh
favorite
yes, that
SWV
is my
songs.
favorite song up there too.
I love that. Oh my God. I love that.
I like their third one too. A lot of people didn't like their third album, but I liked it. The one with Rain up there, and
Oh, you talking about Release Some Tension.
yeah, I like that album.
I hated that fucking album. I'm sorry.
Why? I liked it.
I didn't like shit off of it. Besides the songs that they had, like they had okay, they had Rain off of it, they had Can We off of it, they had Someone off of it, but anything else I did not like. I did like the song they did with Foxy Brown. I did like that one. But I ain't like nothing else. What's the other one? When You Cry, I think I like that song too.
Hmm.
But I ain't like nothing else. Oh, I forgot. It's another song they did with Lil Kim off the album that I did like. But yeah, that's it. I ain't like
Yeah.
nothing else. I ain't like nothing else. But I did like they last two, those recent albums that they did. I did like those.
Oh yeah, I Missed Us. I liked I Missed Us. That one was a good
Yeah,
album. That
most
one was a
definitely
good.
I like those. I like those. Somebody said Brownstone should do it versus Child with who?
With who? Child.
with with who? That's what I'm trying to understand. With who?
And it's no shade because I like Brownstone.
Like If You Love Me and 5 Miles to Empty are probably two of my favorite R&B songs. But who the fuck they
Mm-hmm.
gonna go against? Cause nobody really remember them like that.
Nicole said Jade.
Listen, when Jay played "Don't Walk Away," Brownstone loses to me. Like they would lose. They would lose. They would lose. Like for real. Not Brownstone versus Cut Close. Don't nobody remember those songs by Cut Close?
Yeah, I remember those songs by Cut Close.
No, 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 no. Jay had way more than two hits. Y'all gotta check out their discography, whatever you call it. They had way more than two hits because they had "Don't Walk Away." They had they got One Woman. They got I Wanna Love You. They
Mhm.
got Every Day of the Week. And they had another song called 5432 Your Time Is Up. I think that's how it went. They had some hits, but they just wasn't as big as like a SWV or a TLC or an Escape or not even a Total. But they had hits. But Don't Walk Away is probably their most recognizable song though.
Mhm.
But they would beat Brownstone. I'm sorry, but they would. Somebody said Changing Faces. Changing Faces could go against Not Zane, Janae. I think that's the name of that group. The
Yeah,
Georgia.
Janae. I will put that I would do.
Yeah, I actually like Janae. I actually like
Me
Janae.
too.
I like
Me too.
I like Hey Mr. DJ. I like Sending My Love. I like Groove Thing. Like I love Groove
Mhm.
Thing. You know what I mean? R, what you talking about, child? Somebody said Peebo Bryson versus Jeffrey Osborne. That would be a good one.
That will be a good one.
Hey CJ. He said, y'all are funny. I love y'all in the paddle. Thank you, CJ. CJ is
Thank
actually
you.
a friend of mine outside of in real life. CJ is actually my friend in real life. Oh, this is a good question. Scotty and Terrence, if Shawnee reached out to you to do an interview, would you accept it? And if so, what would be the first question you ask? I would definitely accept it, but I will
I will accept it.
also ask her why was she showing favoritism when she's supposed to be a producer? Why is it
Mhm.
that Evelyn can get away with the fuck shit, but nobody else could?
And I will also ask her why did she dog Tammy out the way she did? Because she dogged Tammy out
And why did you dog Royce out the way that you did when she really didn't do nothing to you? Or why
at
did you
all.
dog out Brandy like you did when she really didn't do nothing to you? But, you know.
And I want to ask her, is it true? Did she really cipher all that man money the way that the blogs say that she did? And she still run around here and said that that was her own money. Shawnee, ain't nobody believing you, girl. Like, it's a
Right.
lot of questions that I got for Shawnee. I wouldn't even keep it just on Basketball Wives. I would
Right.
dig deep because I just feel like you've been on the show all of these seasons and we really don't know nothing about you other than your kids and your businesses. We don't know nothing about you.
At all. And then you tried to bring this spinoff of yours that nobody cared about and you made it all about your kids. Like we don't know nothing about you. My thing is what would be the case what was the reason for you to be even coming on basketball wise and you not gonna show your life, but you decided to exploit everybody else's? Like, girl bye.
Right.
What happened to Shawnee's boyfriend? He was cute. You must be talking about Marlon. He probably got sick of her. He probably got sick of Master Splinter and went on about his business.
And who's Miles' real daddy? Because we know it's not Shaq. Who's Miles' daddy?
I don't know who his daddy is. You know, for a long time I thought all her kids was by Shaq,
Me
but
too.
I guess not.
Me too.
I thought all her kids was by
Me
Shaq.
too. Me too. It wasn't until I think it was Shawnee's full court life. I think she said that that wasn't his son, and I remember looking at TV like it's not.
Right, because I really thought he was all the kids' daddy.
Yeah, because she carried herself like she's so proper, and she did everything right. She waited until she got married to have sex and shit like that. So
Child
I ain't
bye.
know she was hot in the pants.
Not with somebody with the name like Bashondia. I'm pretty sure she did not. I'm just saying.
I would interview Evelyn too. Oh, I got a bunch of questions for Evelyn.
What y'all don't know is that I actually reached out to OG for an interview for the panel. I actually did, but she did not see my DM. I don't know how to get in contact with these people. It's hard to do that. I actually went out on a whim to try to do that, but
I thought about I might hit her up too. Maybe if two people do it from the same panel, she'll go on ahead and hit it up.
yeah,
I have
I
questions for her
actually
too.
did. Yeah, like I mean, oop, I'm the table, and I would love for Scotty to eat at it. Oh my
Oh,
God, Jesus,
wow.
Jesus, 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 Jesus.
Lord, you got a whole brothel going on up in your chat. Lord, they
Oh
worse than
Lord
mine.
Jesus. Oh Jesus. Y'all not finna make me blush tonight. Please don't. Um, let's see. Are y'all gonna interview my tail baby mama?
I would
ain't nobody
love to.
ain't
Which one?
nobody reached out to us. Oh, he said which one?
Which one?
We ain't got reached out to, but I would definitely interview his baby mom.
I would too. Don't get me wrong. I'm real grateful for the tea that I did get during Potomac. But you know what I'm saying? I would have loved for one of the baby mammies to be a T sub and just come on out and be like,
Not
yeah, I
baby,
got a baby too, and I love to come on and say something, would you?
not baby mammies. Not baby mammies. Oh Lord. Now see, I'm supposed to been on here for just an hour, and now here it is 2 hours. But me and Tan's gonna be talking for a while.
Right. I
I was
didn't
trying
like
to.
the Govan sisters,
I did like them
especially
either.
Laura. Oh, I could not stand her.
I hated Laura.
Who do you think won the fight though between her and Malaysia? Malaysia was throwing a lot of punches, but a lot of them won't connect. And if you really look at the shit,
I think it was pretty much a tie. I think they both gave what they could give. When I really go back and think about it.
but I went up for Malaysia because Malaysia won a punk ass bitch though.
Nah, she
That's what made me
wasn't.
like her.
She wasn't. Let's see. Scotty, would you interview Tisha and Even? Child, I'll be rolling my eyes the whole interview.
That's mean.
Because she's so dumb to me.
I'm done. I'm
she's,
so done.
she's
I
so
would
dumb
interview.
to me. I mean, I would do it. I just have to control my eyes.
She would have to be willing to answer the questions though,
Yeah,
like
because
the
you can't
hard
come up
ones.
here. You can't come up here and try to be, you know, what word am I looking for? You can't come up here and try to be politically correct. You won't have to answer the fucking questions. Like, for real. Because even when Latrice had came up, I told her, look, just because I know you, I'm not going to sit up here and be, like, this ain't going to be no cotton candy ass interview just because I know you. I'm going to have to ask you the shit that everybody want to know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's up to you to answer it. But I'm going to
Period.
have to ask you because I can't do the bias shit. I just can't. So, and she was like, okay, I understand. So, they
Child.
say verse guys are whores. Is that true?
Well, I'm a bottom, and the tops I've been with are hoes. So I mean, I would say it's a 50-50 thing if you go,
Ooh. Do you think you could give a fair interview for Marie from Bell Club? I would. I would give her an interview if she
I
wanted
would
me to give
too.
her one. Now I ain't finna reach out to her for no interview. Let's be clear. But if she wanted one, I would give her an interview.
I
Like
would too.
I can be unbiased. That's not a problem. I can be unbiased. I've interviewed people before. Me and Jamar have interviewed people that we really didn't care for. I know for a fact that I didn't really care for them like that when we interviewed them. But I
Mhm.
was able to be unbiased about it and ask them all the questions that I felt they needed to. They needed to, like, even when we interviewed Mitch. I wasn't necessarily mean to him, but I mean, I caught some vibes from her. But that's another story.
Leave my Mitchie Poo alone.
Child, fuck that boy.
Child.
I mean, we have all been in positions where we interview. Now, I wasn't a part of the interview that they did with George from
Yeah, me
Chasing
neither.
Dallas. I wasn't a part of that one, which he probably wouldn't have wanted me to be a part of it either, child. So, because he follows everybody from the Justice League but me, and I'm good on that.
Listen,
So,
I would love to interview Marie and Essie at the same time. I would. They got to be willing to answer the questions, though.
that's
Matter
true.
of fact, and I said they could throw in Miss Cedric too.
Not Miss Cedric.
Talk about something you into women. Yeah, right. Me too.
Which Potomac husband would you like to interview?
Why?
I already knew
Why? Oh,
that.
hey, honey. Why? Period.
Hey, bro.
Hey, what's up, you guys?
Hey, big head.
You want to
What are
call?
y'all up to? What y'all talking about?
Just random stuff. Just they just asking us questions and we're answering them, child. That's all.
Okay, I just got off of work. I don't know about this. Getting off this late during the week. I'll be quick to not come back.
I'm
I
weak.
swear to God. No, y'all not bringing a G status, child. Who?
I'm not doing G status. If G status ever came back out, it would not get a like, click, view, nothing from me.
Oh, I
Mm-mm.
forgot about that.
Uh, I think everybody has, but I would never review G status ever again in life. I would never ever review that show again. So don't even ask me because it ain't
Are
gonna
you
happen.
still reviewing The Retreat?
I didn't review the last episode.
Listen, I saw the first episode and looked at it again. I don't know why.
Not
That's
I
just
why
don't
not
when
know
just
why.
the first episode.
that's why when we did the interviews with them, Terrence was not a part of none of those interviews. And I'm like, damn, you just gonna leave me up there?
Because
Damn.
what am I gonna ask? Like I have not seen that May episode.
That's so
I
simple.
only, I didn't see the last two episodes yet. It's on my agenda.
Because y'all, a lot of y'all keep asking me. This is the reason why y'all reality TV has been a lot. Like at first, it started off with the Potomac, and then all the Monique stuff, and then Jamal bitch ass calling me and the other YouTubers out, and then Basketball Wives, and then the whole OG thing, and then with the panel and stuff like that. So it's just like, you know, I had to cut some loose, and I mean,
Jamal
you know.
called you out.
Yeah, he called out me and the other 25 YouTubers that had the information, and he got upset with us and threatened us and sent me a cease and desist letter. And you see my video was still up, bitch.
He sent you one?
Yeah. And that's why I went
Oh
off of my
wow.
live again. I said, bitch, don't send me nothing. I didn't come to her for the information. She came to me.
I did not
Way
know.
before y'all started filming, she came to me.
I did not know that he sent you one. You never told me that.
Yeah, he has sent me his lawyer sent me an email talk about something in regards to the video on YouTube that you have up. It could be considered slanderous, and if you don't take it down in a certain amount of time or whatever, he's gonna send me some summons or some. I don't know. And I looked and I said, well, why is she mad with me? I didn't go looking for the information, bruh. She came to me. So I made another video. I ain't take my video down. I know my rights. I
But you
left
know,
that
they just
video
like
slam
that.
up, and I made a live. And I said, I don't know why you mad with us. Ain't none of us go looking for that girl. That girl came to us with the information, and I'm glad she did.
Exactly. They're just like how that Love and Hip Hop Teletubby sent me a damn letter and had her legal team send me one, and I had to take my fucking video down because of her ass. Because she was threatening to take down everybody's videos with her names in it. Child, bye.
Girl, poo.
Wow.
I
I
ain't
didn't
take
stop
down any
making
video.
I didn't stop making no videos about her ass either. I just didn't say her name. I called her a Teletubby. That's what the fuck she looked like.
The crazy part is the live that I did got more views than the video he got upset about. The video he got upset about, I think they had like 6,000 views. That live I did got 30,000 views.
But I'm
You
trying to
mad at the
figure.
wrong shit.
I'm trying to figure out why the fuck he was so mad at you because why he got so mad to send you a cease and desist. Everybody was talking about it. So are you gonna send the blogs a cease and desist? You gonna send a shade room one? You gonna send a neighborhood talk one? You gonna send the Jasmine like you gonna send everybody one? Because everybody was talking about it. Bitch, you a public figure. Why the fuck you think ain't nobody gonna say nothing about you? Got
Period.
me and like fucked up. Josiah,
Uh huh.
somebody in the chat said, "What's your least what's your favorite and least favorite show to review?
Well, okay. What's my least favorite show?
Yeah, you can start out with your least favorite.
Um, damn. Like you know what? When it comes to, I used to love Married to Medicine, but I just really can't get into it anymore.
Me either.
What's another show I just can't get into? Love and Hip Hop. I can't get into that anymore like I
Oh,
used to.
don't you do that.
You said what?
Don't you do that now.
Listen, okay, like I only really care for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, well, and Atlanta, but then like over the past few years, it just gotten so fake, and it just made it not enjoyable to watch.
I'm gonna tell you something that I learned about the fake shit, and I learned this doing Love and Hip Hop Hollywood when I stopped reviewing it and people miss me. Scotty did too,
I
because
sure
after
did.
that whole dog psychic, I checked out. I ain't fucking with them hoes.
Ooh, that
But
was
I'm
the
gonna tell you
dumbest
what I
shit.
learned.
I'll be right back, y'all. Go
All
ahead.
right.
Keep talking.
Somebody emailed me and they asked me why did I stop, and I told them why. And they said, well, you know what? They was like, we know that it's fake. They was like, but we just look to it to hear you read it and call it out and talk about the people and da 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 da. They was like, we know it's fake. They was like, but it's just it entertains them when I go in and let have on it. So I was just like, all right. So that's why I went
And
back for the reunion.
yeah, people do watch it to kind of just get a getaway, like to watch. They watch the show for their own enjoyment, because
Mm-hmm.
it's a circus show clearly, but people love
Don't get me wrong.
watching it.
I used to like Hollywood when Hollywood first came out. The first couple seasons, like Moniece was my, and she still is. I never
Right.
forget when she yanked that girl across that table by her hair.
Oh yeah, the season 1 through 4 are the best seasons of
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood. Like it's just good, and I think with Hollywood, it's fake, of course, but it's like a good like soap opera, you know.
You know who I didn't like? I did not like Miles and Mulan. I didn't
I
like
didn't
Miles
do that.
and
And
Mulan
fuck
myself.
Milan with his big headed ass. His big
Yeah,
headed
I don't like
ass. He
that
still
neither.
has me blocked for no reason. I don't even know him.
Child.
Yes, it's something about Milan.
Yeah, we was talking about Hollywood, and I said who I absolutely did not like was Miles and Milan.
Oh,
I
I
didn't
didn't like.
like them.
No, I didn't like neither one of them.
I didn't. Okay, well, Miles, he was okay, but Milan, woo, that Milan is something else.
Milan was thirsty, and he still is fucking thirsty. Like he looks
Right.
for attention all the time.
Right, exactly.
He got a dildo out though. I thought about buying it.
Not that dildo.
You know what?
I mean, listen, he got a nice piece on him. I don't know if he used it or not. He claimed he used it because he was with Lauren. Y'all remember that? He was supposedly dating Lauren from Chasing Atlanta. And he was supposed to be in a couple of episodes. And I said, if I see his ugly ass up here, I'm gonna read the show down.
He's supposed to have been with Zell, and Zell supposedly had fucked him.
Oh wow.
Child,
Yeah,
I'm so
what happened to him being in there? I guess because of him and Milan, Lauren broke up, so it was no point. But that would have been
listen,
interesting to have him on there.
Josiah. I said, if I see that bitch nigga on my goddamn on this YouTube series, I'm gonna read it down. And lo and behold, I ain't seen like head or tails of him, and I'm glad I didn't.
Oh no, he's too arrogant. He is too arrogant for me.
Like, Lord, you that thirsty? You slumming it up on YouTube, so now you scratching and surviving like us, girl. Shit. You
Hey, we
scratching
ain't
and
lying
surviving
though.
like us, girl. How you go from the
We
big
ain't
screen to
lying.
the
Milan
computer
is
screen? Like you got it
thirsty.
backwards, sis.
Oh my god, I'm so tickled.
Child.
I am so tickled.
You know who I thought was cute though, in He was cute in a lame way on Hollywood. Rock star.
He
Oh
was.
yeah, he was very handsome. I just
He
couldn't stand his.
was. I just
He,
hated his personality, but he was
right.
fine as shit to
If
me.
he could just take it down even 2, 3 notches, he would have been just fine. Because
Yeah.
I stand a little corniness. We could do a little kiki, but he was a lot.
He probably the type of dude that would have been like I probably would have smashed and not told nobody that I did.
Right. Right. Right.
That's true.
Cause he's so whack.
But it's the same thing with Akbar. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, he was cute, but I wouldn't throw my drawers at him.
Uh,
Baby, I know y'all lying because Rockstar does not look like me. Stop lying. Don't
Rockstar
lie.
no,
didn't a child.
no,
Don't
they
lie.
didn't.
He
Yes,
looked
they
like
did
somebody,
say
but not you.
he does not look like me. Don't lie.
Lord
Does
Jesus.
not lie.
Who was the top?
You must be getting who was the top? What the hell are they talking about?
I don't know. I'm just reading in the chat. It's so Jeff asks who was the top. Who was the top? You know what? I'm so sick and tired of Twitter because I be looking at freak Twitter a lot. Don't judge me, judge mama.
Oh my God, me
And
too.
You ain't the only one.
My
You ain't the only one.
my hormones been cutting up lately. I don't know what's been going on with me, but I've been
listen,
really into Tumblr, freak Twitter.
I don't
Don't
want to
feel
see
bad.
nothing of Zell Swag no more. I done already saw Zell Swag fucking. I done saw him getting his dick sucked. I done saw him jacking off. All three of them made me want to So I throw it away.
Listen, when I saw Zell Swag, me and my homeboy got into it because I was just like, why is he doing OnlyFans? Why is he all up on freak Twitter if he's on, if you're on TV on Love and Hip Hop? Nobody, I don't want to see none of that.
Right.
Cause I
I
ain't gonna be
mean,
able to
now
look at him
nobody
the
ain't gonna really
same.
take you seriously, especially if you're a stylist in the industry, quote
But
unquote.
this is like Chris Sales. Chris Sales got a OnlyFans now, and I saw a snippet of his, but he cute, but his dick little.
Oh no, that voice turned me off.
I
That
like
voice
his voice. He sound like he asthmatic. It's cute to me.
He said asthmatic.
sound like he just. I'm like Chris. I just need you to cough one time, okay? One. Come on, do it with me.
Yeah, it's cute to me. And maybe I'm just wired different. It's cute to me, but his dick little.
Somebody asked, is Bobby too much? If y'all talking about Bobby likes, he been too fucking much. And to think that I used to like him when Love and Hip Hop Miami first came out, but
You
now,
liked him when it first came out.
You
yeah,
mean
I
you mean
did.
I've
like
never
him, like
seen a
him,
thing.
or liked him, like
No,
as a person?
I liked him on the show, like not as a romantic person, no, but I liked him on the show when it
Oh,
first came
okay.
out. But
No,
he
I was
just,
here for Jeffrey. I did want Jeffrey. I wanted his man. I'd have been close to him to flirt with his man.
I
I wonder
cannot.
how's Malik doing with his ass.
Child,
Right,
Miss Malik, girl.
not Miss Malik.
BL.
I didn't like Malik. Malik used to make my nuts itch. I did not like Malik.
Not make your nuts itch.
I did not like because it was always something just so fake about him, yo. I did not like Malik.
Child. And then he tried to make himself out not to be gay so bad. Like,
Yeah,
bro. Like, nigga, you gay.
as
Fuck out
hell.
of here.
Stop it. That is another thing I'm sick and tired of. And I said that. I'm so sick and tired of the storyline always being I'm gay, but don't nobody know I'm gay. So this is me coming out. Like that storyline got played.
Yes, so now you want to wait till you get on national TV to say that you gay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that storyline got played. I was so sick and tired of that.
Child.
Bobby Lice is packing though. Ew. I
Don't
do
nobody
not
want
want
to
to
see
know.
that.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's too much information for me.
Way too much.
Trey Songz spit in the female's mouth. That was disgusting. I
I
don't
wish
care
a
how
nigga
much I
would
got
spit
a
in my
crush on
mouth.
you. You is not finna spit in my mouth.
Right. Like, ooh.
Mm-mm. I'm not in the swap and spit. Unless we kissing. That's different.
Right.
Whew, okay.
Child, listen, I cannot, like, no. Like, Trey Songz not even attracted to me anymore with all this nasty shit he's doing.
Mm-mm.
Spitting in people's mouth and shit.
I don't know why though. Maybe it's because his music ain't selling like that.
And
I
his
don't.
music is garbage now, too, so.
Mm.
I mean, I like and literally a couple of songs off his latest album. It was literally a couple.
What is
Mm-hmm.
his latest album is called? Like what? Back Home, right?
Yeah,
Right
and
there.
it was literally just a couple songs, one, two, maybe three, and that's stretching it. But other than that, mm-mm.
Child, I haven't liked the Trey Songz record a lot since Heart Attack. And you know that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that. Oh Lord, that was a lot.
that
True.
was
Actually, I didn't even like that album like that.
Oh,
The
Yeah.
I
last
hated the
album,
album, but the song was I did love that song, but the album, no ma'am.
the last album of his that I did like was Trigger. I did like that album.
No, mine is Pain, Pleasure, Passion, something with that.
Yes, that is my album
Yes, I
too.
love
Be friends with you.
But wait, no album of his was better than Ready though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
he'll never have an album like that again.
Listen, Can't Help But Wait is my song.
Mine too.
I can't help but yes.
Shoot. A1 looks like he got a tiny peen. Child, I
Ugh.
used to talk junk about A1, but I really do like A1. A1 is a cool person, but he's just easy to read.
Very. Somebody said Tank can get it all days and all days. Yes, he can.
Yeah, yeah. I give it a thing.
Oh yeah, and I'm pretty sure Tank would, definitely accept that offer too.
Oh hell yeah.
He
Hell yeah.
would. He would accept that offer. I think
Hell
that,
yeah.
Tank dibble and dabbles, clearly. And there's nothing
I
wrong with
still give it to Tevin Campbell. All he got to do is sing to me.
it. Nah.
I can't with
He
that
just got to
now.
sing to me. He need to sing I'm ready. That's my song.
You like so Terrence, you like skinny guys, huh?
I do. I like skinny, linky, bony, shriveled up. Them be the best ones.
he said bony
Nah,
and shriveled
You
up.
I
know what I'm saying? It be them muscle bound ones that they disappoint you these days. They not like how they used to be back in the day.
That
well,
reminds me of
okay.
that reminds me of a story that I told earlier tonight on this live. 'Cause somebody asked me what was my worst sexual experience, and my worst sexual experience was with a muscle bound guy. He was terrible, terrible, terrible.
Mm-mm-mm. I'm more into like tall, I don't know. I have a height fetish, low key. Like somebody who's like 6'5" and up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I mean, I really don't discriminate though. I don't.
What's your worst sexual experience? We shared ours. What's your worst?
Ooh. Damn. Well, first of all, like one guy. Okay, so I was like 21 or whatever. I was still kind of like trying to learn positions and see what I like. But one guy, like he was, I guess, a top. So I tried to bottom, but it did not work because he had a limp, strump. So it didn't really work well. And then on top of that, I don't know if he just got done like working out, but the hygiene area was not good at all. Breath wasn't where it needed to be. A little must. Then he wanted me to eat his booty. So I'm like, okay, cool. But when I turned him around, I saw species in it. So
See, see,
I immediately,
uh,
y'all asked, and I'm
see,
delivering.
See,
So
no, go ahead.
So I honestly, so I was honest with him. I was like, I'm sorry, but you didn't even try to take care of yourself before we linked up, and I just left. And I blocked
Oh,
him. I blocked him on Jack, blocked his number, and never seen him again.
oh, Jesus. Oh,
It's funny you
Lord.
mentioned that about that because I mentioned that. Mine was with a white guy. One of the things he wanted me to do was to take a dump and then come back and like sit on his face. He didn't want me to wipe myself.
Oh.
He was into shit like that.
Oh Lord.
I said, "Excuse me." Oh no, 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 no. Mm-mm. Like I'm a freak, but not like that. Like he was a freak. Like I said, that he's an expert freak. I'm more. I'm in the intermediate classes. That's expert. That's too grown. I don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too grown. I don't do that.
No. No. Like, no. No. Ew. Like, no.
Child. Mm-mm-mm.
That is so
But it'd be
nasty.
interesting to see how many straight guys are into anal play now. And I feel a ways because I feel like I used to be all kind of faggots and dick in the booty ass niggas when y'all found out that I was gay and I like to do that. But now all of a sudden, what y'all think y'all safe because y'all let y'all girls do it? Nah, I
Yeah, because
still
there's a lot
feel
of guys.
away.
Like it's a dude that someone told me that a dude that worked with me, he was walking. He came to work and straight up told all the guys that he worked with, and he was really happy to tell them this that his girlfriend ate his ass, and he was so excited about it. He was so like just riled up about it. I'm like,
Right. Right. Now, see, had it been
like
me, I'd have been all kind of faggots and gays and this, that, and this. But you could come amongst your girls and be like, "Yeah, my girl lifted up my leg and da 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 da," and then that. I don't. It's just like I'm for sexually fluency and all that, but
it is weird when you hear straight guys like really sit here and tell other gay men that their girlfriend ate their ass. It's so weird because first of all, what do you get out of that? And number two, what woman wants to eat ass?
that's
Right.
not what woman want to fuck the shit out of her damn man. Because the videos that I be seeing, these bitches be having they man climbing the walls. They
But
be laying them down.
I do like watching like the straight sex scenes. And I have a question on this one particular straight star, P star. I don't know if I can say it on here, but his name is Javon Jordan. Do y'all know who I'm talking about?
Nah, but
Like
I'm looking up.
really tall dude, 6'5". He likes getting his butt ate out. And I'm like, woo, it be the white girls be eating his butt out. And I'd be so turned on by that.
Listen. Listen. I mean, look, and listen. If you a female and you want, and your man asks you to do that, would y'all do it? Let me ask this. Let me put it this way. If you're married and your husband, as a female, and your husband asks y'all to do that, and that's something that it's just private between y'all or whatever the case may be. Is that something that y'all women would do for your husband? I'm saying it for husband because you could get rid of a boyfriend for your husband. Would y'all do it?
That's a good question.
Mm, mm,
I
mm.
want to see the answers.
So this is what the future boys' night episode is gonna consist of. Talking about.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Listen, I got some stories. Okay, that's why I'm celibate. Well, I'm not celibate, but I keep to myself now.
We got one yes. Brittany says she'll do it for her husband.
Oh, oh,
Chef
oh.
said maybe. Ooh, I know that's right. You better get him before another nigga do. Not a nigga like me because I don't eat ass. I'm a pillow princess. I get my ass ate.
Mm. I'm not answering.
Have y'all ever dated outside y'all race?
I
Nah,
haven't.
never.
I
Mm-mm.
haven't.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I've never been interested in dating outside of my race, to
Me
be
neither.
honest, because I don't really see many white guys that I'm attracted to, and that's not me saying I wouldn't do it, but I'm not attracted to many white guys. I'm not at all.
I'm
Well,
It's
me,
not
I
many
feel
that
like
I'm attracted.
with me, I feel like it'll be a culture shock type of thing. Because you know how I am. I'm loud, I'm boisterous, and most of my friends are like that too. I feel like with my luck, I'm gonna get a preppy white guy who probably own a software company with a compound in Malibu somewhere. Nah, I take that back. I'll go ahead and do it. Because again, working is for the birds.
I mean, now I have now have I been sexually involved with a white guy once, but I felt like that I was being fetishized. Of course, you know.
Hmm.
So you will never do it again?
Nah,
Well, listen, most white guys they feel that way about us. Most white guys that's what they're attracted to, the black pea.
Pretty
and I just
much.
hate when they say BBC. Like, can you just ugh? Like,
Yeah,
it's just
but that's my point. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Child, child, these boys' night out episodes gonna be hilarious. Look at this already. I can see it. This is pretty much a pilot, y'all. Pretty much a pilot.
okay. So I'm listen. If you do decide to do that, I'm down. I'm really down for it.
No,
Um,
I know it's going to happen. I just need it to happen when everybody's available. That's all.
well, listen, I might be available because I don't know if I'm gonna keep working at this job.
Okay.
Oh
I'm
Lord.
serious. I don't. Retail too slow for me.
I hate retail.
I,
Listen, I'm in retail. I hate it. I'll be glad when
You
I
work
leave. I
at
hate it.
well, no, you ain't got to tell me where you work at. I could tell by the floors. I could tell y'all. I used to work at Marshalls. That's what I thought it was at first, and it made me reminisce. I have fun working at Marshalls. I
no,
really
it's
do.
Ross. I work at Ross part time,
I
and
have fun working at Marshalls.
the reason why I did this part time because I'm trying to build my credit. You
Yeah.
know, get my credit back up. But damn, sitting, standing up there in your thoughts, going around just doing hangers and stuff. That's boring. I'm
Well,
like,
I
shit.
work in a
I could be
grocery
at home making
store.
some content.
I work in a grocery store, so you know this shit not boring, but it's very stressful. But ugh.
I'm gonna tell you something. I complained when I first started doing that because they had me out on the floor, and I used to complain a lot until they put me on the register, and then I used to beg to go out on the damn floor.
Yeah, I'm definitely on the floor. I know when I worked at Dollar General, I was at the register all the time, and I hated that. I did not want to be on the register.
Right. I don't feel like dealing with people in their face,
Listen,
in my
and
face.
then when I wasn't on the register and I thought I was gonna be on the floor, they either had me in layaway or they had me in customer service. I hated customer service.
I never did customer service. I've never
Oh
done
my god!
customer service. But since I've been where I'm at for the last 4 years, I've been on the floor. Just on the floor. But at Dollar General, I was like the front end lead, so I had to deal with the returns and
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord, not the
Mm-hmm.
returns.
child, I just long as I'm not bagging shit, and long as I'm not on the parking lot getting all them boogies and shit out,
Right.
Oh yeah.
no man. Uh-uh.
Right.
Uh-uh. Don't work for me. Mm-mm. Especially working like it was the worst thing to do when COVID first hit. Ugh. Working at a grocery store was the worst place to work at, child.
Oh, I bet all them people was up in them stores cutting up.
Mm-hmm.
I
Listen,
see.
like,
I ain't know for toilet tissue on YouTube.
oh, like, listen. So it was like the week it happened, they was buying up shit. And I remember that they said that the warehouse like 13 COVID-19, so the trips were late. So somebody came into the store. They was coming in the store real early. We ain't have much on the shelf. Why y'all ain't got no more greens? Why y'all ain't got no more corn? Well, I said, cause the truck ain't here yet. Well, can y'all call them? I said, call them ain't gonna make them come no faster. The truck
Right.
ain't here.
Lord Jesus.
The hook? What you want me to do about that? The truck ain't here, honey. Shit. Do you know how many days I want to slap them bitches? That okay, ooh, just
When I
thinking
worked at
about it.
so I used to work at Red Lobster, right?
Uh
Fresh out of
huh.
high school. And when I tell y'all those people come up in there over some Red Lobster, cutting the hell up, trying to get discounts and stuff. It was one time me and this woman got into it. And I was so mad because she really tried to play me. She was like, "Am I 45 cents?" And I was like, "If you want your 45 cents, you can have your 45 cents." And then I walked out the restaurant. I was like,
Oh,
"Fuck this
we.
Krusty Krab shit." And then my manager was like, "Krusty Krab." And she was like, "What happened?" I said, "These people are pissing me off." It was a Sunday. It was them church people was up in there, hot, bothered, asking for all this sweet tea with extra sugar in it. Get on my nerves.
Oh,
I was
we. Oh, we. Is Don
Oh.
Juan gay? Are you a beautiful black queen?
No,
wait,
they saying
but
that
they asked
because they say he got a girlfriend.
who
If
Don
it,
Juan?
Yeah, Don Juan got a girlfriend, child. At least that's what the word is.
child,
Where's the
please, are
last
they
in the
sure?
world so Whitney
Check
Houston
between
show
the
me the
legs. Are they sure?
where's the receipts?
Okay. Like if she spread the legs out with the look, she's a fraud. Would it be like that, like on Family Guy?
Oh my god.
Because that's the only girl that I know it could be. I know the chat. Listen, this the real gag. Don Juan so fine. I
He
would
is
do all
though.
kind of nasty things to Don Juan.
Don Juan is fine though. I know most people. I know a lot of people don't
He's
think
a nice
he
looking
is, but
guy.
he is handsome to me though. Oh yeah, Josiah. So look, before you came on, I told Terrence what you and I talked about maybe about a month or so ago. Like, you was asking me when was the next time I was going to Atlanta, and I told you that I'm not necessarily sure when, but I want to go again sometime this summer. And you made the suggestion that we should all go to Atlanta and meet up with Jamar, and we could all four of us can hang out. And Terrence said he'll be down for that. I think it'll be a good time.
Listen, a boys trip. It would be fun. It would be fun. We can cut up. We can go to Bulldogs out there, and we can go to these
Ghetto.
nice restaurants. We can do Monday, Sunday
Yes.
at brunch.
Baby, Bulldogs is ghetto. Bulldogs is ghetto.
What is
That's how
Bulldog?
culture is down here in Houston.
A gay club and it's ghetto.
Y'all listen. I would go to the gay club because I heard it's like that down there, and I do want to go, but Lord Jesus, so many
Bulldogs is
sugar
ghetto.
foots in one place.
Bulldogs is ghetto, honey. It is
I believe it.
ghetto.
I feel like it's a fight that's just bound to happen because it's just a bunch of sugar foots in there, and I know they're gonna be young, so I already know how it's gonna be.
Baby, just take it from me, baby. Bulldogs is ghetto,
And I'm
okay?
not even gonna bother to use the bathroom. I ain't got time to see nobody on their knees. I don't want to be
Mm-mm.
stepping on condoms. I don't feel like doing any of that.
Mm-mm. Because when I went to Bulldogs, I did not go to nobody's bathroom. Bulldogs is ghetto. When the last time I went to Atlanta, Jamar did not even say shit about going to Bulldogs. He was like, "Let's go to Compound." We went to Compound, but it was too packed, too crowded, and nobody had no fucking mask on but us, and we left. Like I ain't.
Ah,
Mm-mm.
well, Atlanta. I can say the same thing for Houston because they be cutting up down here.
Like crazy. I am not about to be nowhere without no mask. Like, mm-mm.
Did they start the curfew yet down in Miami? Because I heard that was a hot topic. Like they had to shut something down in Miami because it was way too many people, like niggas, way too many niggas
Oh
out
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
there.
you know it.
You already know.
Like they implemented a curfew or something like that again. I said, yeah, I ain't mad at them.
So you just gotta do what you gotta do, child.
But Atlanta, I think Atlanta would be super fun.
It would.
It
It
would. I've
would.
never been to Pride.
Me either.
Same here.
I've never been to Pride, but I think I know Pride is normally in September, but in September I'm already going out of town though, so
I'm
that wouldn't be a good idea.
thinking about going to Washington D.C. in September. I can't wait for that.
What's going on in Washington D.C.?
I just want to. I don't know. I feel like when I think of Washington D.C., I think of like a upscale vibe on the rooftop. You know what I'm saying? Go dancing.
Oh, not go-go
I
dancing,
mean,
child.
but it's gonna be bums sleeping on the stairwells, and you're gonna be walking all past them and shit like that. No shade. I've been
Hell,
to
you gonna do
DC
that in
several times.
Atlanta?
Yeah, but I mean,
I know.
honestly, it just depends on which part you go to. If you want to go to the ritzy, uppity, you can't wear tennis shoes wherever you go in, then yeah, you can get that experience.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Terrence also said something about us coming to New York one time too. We should do that
What
too.
what area? What part of New York you stay in? New York City.
Long Island, but we can go to the city. Like we could go to Manhattan.
Ooh,
We go
okay.
out of Manhattan where Times Square and all that stuff is. We could get like a room out there, and we could just be out in that area because it is so much to do.
Ooh, I would be down for that.
Yes, I've been to New York before. Actually, I've been maybe 3 times.
Scott, are you still going to Dallas in May?
Yes, I have to go. That's a check.
Okay,
I
because
know
I'm
that's
still
right.
waiting on them dates so I can book that flight. Well, I'm gonna just drive up there.
It's let's see. The actual thing I have to do is on the 15th. So probably I would say I'll be there from the 14th through the 16th.
Okay,
Me and Jamal both will be there.
okay.
That's for the reunion.
I'll
Hmm.
request off because I want to see Niecy too. I think Niecy is in Dallas.
She is in Dallas.
I'm gonna watch the reunion, but I gotta be honest. That's the only thing I watched.
I understand.
No shade. But I'm gonna watch the reunion.
Let's not speak too much on that because I already can't talk about it. So you know,
Mum's the
Terrence should
word.
Terrence should fly out there too.
When is it?
It's May. It's in May. It's the actual thing is on 15th, but me and Jamar be out there on the 14th to the 16th, and Josiah wants to drive up there to meet with us.
I need a vacation. I haven't been nowhere in a long ass time. I think since Utah, Salt Lake
Oh,
City.
Utah. Oh, Utah.
It was boring as hell.
But
I,
what was I gonna say? Yeah. But yeah, Niecy is in Dallas, and I didn't get to see Niecy when I was in Dallas, so
oh,
we can
you
see
didn't?
her while we there. I didn't get to see Niecy,
Well, yeah,
but
and that's when everything happened with the lights and the weather.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was a mess.
Cause she was supposed to go to brunch with me and my friends, but child, listen,
Yeah, definitely next time.
y'all, we
Eugene
gonna
is
have a
cute. I
we gonna
think
get
Cecil is handsome, but
Cecil
Eugene,
is
Oh yeah,
Eugene
he
is
is a
kind
very good looking guy.
yeah,
of
I prefer Cecil.
I think Scott is the best looking one though.
Who?
Contessa's husband, Scott.
Oh yes. Oof.
Oh Lord.
See what I'm saying, y'all? These boys' night out videos gonna be funny as
Like,
shit.
even though Ralph ain't shit, I want to fuck the hell out of him.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Ralph
the
is
only
fine to
one.
me.
I
Yeah,
want
the
to fuck
only
the
one.
shit out of Ralph. Like, I just feel like, I mean, I know he ain't no bolo, but I think with what he got, it'll suit me just fine. And I feel bad because I actually like Drew.
Oh yeah,
I don't
Drew is
feel
cool.
bad.
But Drew, if he pop up in my inbox, I'ma fuck him, and that's just real shit.
Oh,
So, yeah, so,
I cannot. I cannot.
and that's just real. No shade.
You are a mess.
he do be looking like he be quick to slide up in people DMs.
He do, don't
You
he?
are. It's like he do look like it though. He do. No, if ands or buts about it, he do look like it.
Right.
I get drunk and get the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle song. I just want to see if
Not,
it's as good as Portia say it is. It gotta
not
be.
then.
It gotta be. I'd give him a try.
Not Ninja
But you
Turtle.
know what? The guys that you're not necessarily attracted to are the ones that.
Hmm. It's always like that. Majority of the time, that's how it is.
It's like I wouldn't date you, but I would sleep with you.
Hmm.
And I be feeling so bad because it's like, look, I don't see you like that, but I give you around, but I don't see you like
You right.
that. I give you around, but I don't see you like that.
Mm.
Yeah. But you
Oh
know
Lord, they
what?
seen Ralph look like he go 5 rounds. Yes, five
He
rounds,
do, he
15.
do, he do. But
Child.
you know who I've never seen. I had never seen it for them like that, but as of recently, I have. I've never really just looked at Dwayne Wade like that until recently. I never
Oh
thought he
yeah.
was all that
Do
until
y'all
now.
do y'all think that Dwayne Wade has like messed around with guys before?
It's possible.
I don't put nothing past nobody.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, look at Dwight Howard. It's very possible. I have
Woo,
guy
a
friends, you know
6'10"
what I'm
bottle.
saying,
Lord
that
Jesus. I'm just kidding.
be around people like that, and they've had little, a little bit of here, a little bit of there with them. It happens a lot.
I mean, look at Kerry Rose and that Fantasia looking boy that he was fucking with.
Oh my God, I was just about to say Kerry Rose. I follow him to this day, y'all. Like I have the biggest crush on him.
Who's
Like
Carrie Rose?
You
you
never
don't know
heard
who
of
Kerry?
him?
I have
He
never heard of him.
so it
Let
was
me
a big
find him on
scandal back in
Instagram.
2013. He played for the New York Jets, and he got caught with this guy named Peanut. He got he exposed him that he was gay. I'm gonna send you the links and stuff, but yeah, very handsome guy, 6'3". I think he's like he's an actor now. He does acting. And I think he's an artist, but he's really dope. He has like a great personality.
And you see
He
how he
plays
did not say,
football.
Yeah, he played for the New York Jets.
Oh, okay, this is him.
yeah. And what's so funny about it, he never ever spoke on that shit either. He just let that shit disappear. He never said
Right.
nothing about it.
Scotty, do you remember when he got quote unquote married to that white girl for like 4 or 5 months, and then they got a divorce?
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I remember that.
I said, "Oh, sir, y'all was never married. Whatever."
I'm
Yeah,
trying
I'm
to
so
see a
kidding.
good picture of him. I can only find one for. I mean, from the side, he look all right.
You gotta go to Google and find a picture of him.
He look all right.
It was just funny to me how he was with that Fantasia looking boy. That boy looked just like Fantasia.
But that's my point. It happens. Just like Allen Iverson. You know,
what happened to? Wait, what about him?
he gets down with guys.
Oh, I ain't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. I'm from Hampton. So is he.
Mm-mm-mm.
Ooh, never mind.
Okay, I did not know
See,
that at
see,
all.
look at him with that Fantasia looking boy. Just look at him.
Now, matter of
Uh
fact, I think that kind of looks like you a little bit.
No, he don't.
who?
I'm being shady.
Don't you lie.
I said,
But
"Oh,
you know what?
ain't that
But
Scotty
you
in that white beater?"
don't
I'm
don't you
weird.
don't you don't you don't you do it now. But you know what? What's really funny to me about guys like Kerry Rose and shit like that? They want to be on the down low, but they always fucking with a dude that they know gonna air them out. It's like I never understand it with quote unquote trade. They love fucking with niggas that's gonna open a motherfucking mouth and tell they shit. They want to be on the down low so bad, but they always fucking with these big mouth ass motherfuckers. This shit kills
You
me.
know, do y'all remember Terrell Carter from the Medea movies?
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I
When he
remember
got
his
exposed
BGC.
back in 2009 by his Hispanic lover.
Yeah, he had a BGC.
He did?
Yeah, he had a BGC page. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my
So
God,
it won't hard for him to get exposed. He had a BGC page.
I did not know that.
But I knew he was gay from even watching those plays. I knew he was gay.
But I don't think he likes black men.
Nah,
I don't
he don't.
think into.
I mean, he would lay with him, but as far as like relationship and shit like that, uh,
Now he wants somebody white or
That's
Latin
like
or something like that.
that football player that came out a few like maybe 2 years ago. He's a football player, but I don't remember his name. It's Josh something. I have to look it up. But you know what I'm talking about. He has a YouTube page
I
with his
don't know,
boyfriend.
child.
well, he played professional football.
Yeah.
He got a
Um,
boyfriend.
he had he had like dreads. I don't remember his. Let me see. Hold on.
Somebody said they thought we was talking about Bad Girls Club when we said BGC.
No, not Bad Girls Club. Black Gay Chat. All the gay boys know what BGC is, y'all. Okay, this is way back in. This was back between 2007 and 2000. When did it start going out? 2009 ish, 2010 ish. BGC started going out.
I don't know because I ain't never had no BGC page.
You never had a BGC
I
page.
had one year.
Mm-mm.
I met my boyfriend on there. That's a
See,
fact.
I had one too. I met a couple of.
He was a stripper. He was a stripper at the
Ooh,
strip club. I was
I
17.
never had a BGC. I never had a grinder. I never had a jack. I ain't never had none of this stuff. That's probably why I can't find no
child.
man.
That's how I met Hoodie LeVay. I met him off of BGC. And then it's funny because a couple of years after that, when I had an adult space, his boyfriend followed me on adult space. I said, "Oh, so
Oh
y'all just
wow.
some hoes. Y'all just get around."
Wait, who are you talking about?
Hoodie LeVay.
Who's that?
Hoodie LeVay, the porn star Hoodie LeVay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are y'all gonna watch this shit? Cause I'm not watching
I'm over Bad Girls Club.
Um, if it's roaming around on YouTube, I'm gonna watch it.
What's the last
it.
season y'all saw? I think my last season I saw was the one with she was my favorite. Rocky.
Oh,
Y'all
okay.
Oh,
remember?
okay.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was the last season I saw.
I'm
Here's
not
the
gonna lie. The
thing.
last season I saw was back in like I think 2014 with Blue on there. That
Ugh,
was
terrible season.
the
Terrible
one before
season.
that was the worst with
Oh yeah,
Sarah
all
on
they did,
there and all them girls jumping everybody. Ooh,
yeah, all they did was jump
weakest.
people. Hey,
Right.
L Teddy.
Season
Hell,
All they
11.
did, that's all they did was jump people. That's all the fuck they did was jump people, like all the time. And I would say this, the last one, because I did stop watching it, but then I tried to pick it back up towards the end. I would say the last one that I tried to watch um consistently was the redemption one. season
Oh, I
13.
remember that one.
I tried to watch that one. It just didn't work out for me. I
Mhm.
didn't really watch season 14. I didn't watch 15. But I did watch 16 with Dream Doll and all them other girls. I did watch that one. And I
Mm.
tried to watch the very last one, and it just didn't work. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I got older, but Bad Girls Club was so fucking played out to me by the time the redemption season came on. Like,
The best
mm-mm.
season, the two best seasons to me was the season with Tanisha on there, season 2, and then the
Mm-hmm.
season with Natalie on there. I
Yeah,
love
I was
that.
about to say that.
That was a good ass season to me.
I
My
love
favorite
Red.
season. My
With
favorite
Flo.
season was New York, or not New York, New Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans was a good one too. Judy
Yeah,
before she
I
went to
love
Miami.
that season. That's my favorite one.
And Megan, the Mexico season was good too.
Oh
Oh yeah,
yes, with
yeah.
Megan. Megan
It was
beat two hoes up at the same damn time.
the fact that she went over from Bad Girls Club to Basketball Wives still amazed me to this day.
Right. They better be glad she didn't beat their ass, cause she was gonna beat a
Right.
bitch ass on that show.
Them LA girls, you know them LA girls gonna sue.
Mm-hmm. That's why she didn't fight, cause she know they're gonna sue. They sue on basketball wives. Them scary bitches sue over there. But I remember when they was trying to do a Love and Hip Hop Houston, and Megan was supposed to be on it.
Yes.
I was so excited. Oh my
I was excited too. I tried to be up on there, at least a friend.
god. What?
I'm
So
weak.
I tried going to because at first they filmed at this I don't remember the name of the place. I think it's closed down by now. But I was trying to get there, go in the audience, be like the little
Hmm.
background extras. Yes.
I heard a real terrible fight happened and shut down production. Is that true?
And somebody
It was
pulled a gun on production.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Somebody pulled a gun
Well, hell
out.
yeah,
That's
I
why.
believe it. It's Houston. They was they in Oak Cliff?
I think they was in Third Ward or something like that.
I'm about to say that sounds like some Oak Cliff shit. Child, y'all running around there pulling guns out on production. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I won't bad at them. Now, no,
Because
y'all too real for
some of the
us.
people that was because I remember some of the people that were supposed to be on that cast because it was supposed to be Megan, Johnny Blaze,
Wow.
just Brittany. Was it Kurt Cobain?
Kurt Cobain was supposed to be on there. This boxer, the boxer twins, they were supposed to be on there. Um, damn, and some other people. But yeah,
Hold on. Megan from BGC
Yes, she was supposed to be on
and
there.
Johnny Blaze.
Yes,
Oh wow. Oh, I'm mad that didn't come out.
that was
yeah.
gonna be a
I
good
think,
ass show.
and Quay was supposed to be on there too when he was in Houston. And blame it on Quay.
Oh yeah, he was.
He was supposed
So
to be on there.
was. That's gonna be a good ass season.
Child.
Somebody
Okay.
had to fuck it up. They was filming green screens and everything for that shit because it was really about to come out. It was
Yeah.
really about to come out because like I said, that girl Just Brittany who was on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, she was on there too because her and Johnny Blaze got to fight and Johnny Blaze beat her ass or something like that. But they had
Yeah.
got into a whole fight. Like Houston was gonna be a good ass season.
Houston is a really interesting season. I don't know why they don't have that many reality shows down here.
So that's why niggas can't have nice shit. Like that's why I would had they did a Love and Hip Hop Virginia, I would move back home.
Not Virginia.
Nah, I'll still be up here, but I would damn sure represent for the whole team. I know it'll be a good ass season. I know that.
Listen, I
Somebody
think they
should
should
talk about
do
the real bloggers of YouTube.
a child. It is too
I
many people
wouldn't
to
do it.
choose. It's too many people to choose from to be on this show. But I personally wouldn't do it.
Man, I wouldn't do it. I'll be a reviewer of the show. I'll be a friend if it was
I
somebody that
wouldn't
was
do
close
it.
to me, but I wouldn't do
People
it.
people try to ask me to be on the show. Nah. because it's certain people I'm not filming with, so it would be no point for
Right,
me to be
right, right. And I'll let
there.
that be known. I'm not filming with that bitch. We need that scene. I don't give a damn. I'm not filming with that bitch. Period.
Not filming. Nope, not filming with them. And if you try to pull some secret shit on me and set me up, I'm gonna be just like
Right. I'm gonna show my okay.
the
Right. I'm gonna show my pure D ass at that point.
Mm-mm. No, ma'am.
Cause y'all want me to turn up, so I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want. I'm gonna
I'm gonna
go
walk
ape
off
shit.
stage. So I'm gonna walk off stage every time. I walk off stage every time. Did I tell y'all I don't want to film with this motherfucker? Did I tell y'all?
Yeah, that's
Listen,
how production is.
Cause they will try to set your ass up. No, ma'am. I remember they
I'm not
tried to
with
do a
no
Love and
anthem.
Hip Hop Chicago at one point, but I don't know what happened to that.
That would have been good. I bet you
They was
Chance
talking to
ass would have been up there.
who?
Chance the rapper.
I know they said I know two names that they said. They said Chief Keef and they said Shauna from Disturbing the Peace. I know they said both of them.
Oh
Shauna.
wow,
I'm just saying.
Chief
I ain't heard
Keef.
from Shauna in such a long time.
Child, I guess.
She is from Chicago.
I mean, fine. If that's who y'all want to have anchor the show, I guess. If y'all,
Uh,
I think y'all would fare much better with Chance the Rapper and his brother. They need to be the main two, and then y'all find some love. I mean, then all right, I'll allow them.
but I do think they should do another Black Housewives show and put it in Houston. I think Real Housewives of Houston would be nice.
Yeah, ooh, I'm
Right,
with
that would
that.
be nice.
I'm with that.
That would be
Or
very
Real
nice.
Housewives of Miami.
You know they
Just don't
already
let
did
Mother
that.
Pop be a part of it.
You know they
Ain't
already
they
did
coming
that.
back? The Real Housewives of Miami. I heard they're coming back.
I actually like them though.
Mm-hmm.
Or like North Carolina, or
Hmm.
like Charlotte, something like that. Not
That'd
the
be
side
interesting.
chicks. Lord knows, I'm so glad that real side chicks thing didn't come. That shit triggered me. So listen, that thing still pisses me off to this day. How that girl showed up at the wife's job.
I
That
That
was
didn't see
wife is a
that.
much better woman than I'll ever be.
right.
That's all I'm gonna say. The girl
Somebody
showed up.
said,
The girl
hmm,
showed up at the wife's job with the lady husband, and they got a kid together. And she showed up there at the wife's job trying to fight the wife at the job. I said, "Are you serious?" And then the wife
somebody
acted like she was scared. I said, "Are you serious?"
somebody just asked us about T.S. Madison show. I still haven't seen one
I
episode
haven't
there
seen it
yet.
yet.
I haven't seen it.
And I've been making like I have tried to like I have been saying I was gonna watch it and I
Me
still ain't
too.
watched it.
Me too. It's no shade, but I
It's
don't
really
know.
not. It's really not. I don't know why I haven't watched it yet, but I
Me
haven't.
neither.
Oh, there goes Josiah. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I know Oliver had asked me was I gonna review it, and I said, well, if I like it, I'll review it. But shit, I ain't watched it.
I ain't watch it yet.
So I don't know.
Have people been talking about it?
I haven't seen anyone talk about it.
Mm-mm. I see like clips on it on OMFG reality TV, but that's it.
I don't know, but then again, I'm not really that much interested in anything that T.S. Madison be doing anyway, so that's probably why I haven't watched it. There ain't no shade either. I just,
Mm,
Right,
I feel you.
right.
so but y'all petty support them. Yeah, how are we petty? We just ain't seen the shit.
Yeah, well, I'm not petty.
Mm-mm.
And
Listen,
plus,
I subscribe to her YouTube channel. Okay, she still got a coin from me. I love the Queen Supreme Court.
shit, I don't even watch weak TV like that no way. So
Right.
go figure. That's probably why I haven't been compelled to look at it because I hate weak TV.
But you're not watching the Braxtons
I
again?
hate WeTV.
Nah, I'm not watching the Braxtons ever again.
Those Brack man, yeah.
They need to just let it go.
I really need them to. I really need Carlos to bring back Hollywood Divas.
Yes,
Oh
I love
yes.
R&B
Hollywood
Divas. I need
Divas.
that show to come back ASAP.
I loved Hollywood Divas.
Me too. That last season was lit.
The one with Savannah. I hated
Yeah.
her.
Oh, I can stand Savannah.
Mm-mm,
Oh my god,
mm-mm.
man.
She's the type
Did
of
she?
gay. Mm-mm.
What did she say? She was half Mexican.
Uh,
Bitch, please.
okay.
My
So
thing
she
is,
had.
how could you not find it disrespectful the way that you was talking to Paula's husband? That's some disrespectful shit.
That is.
That was
Exactly.
not cute at all.
It wasn't. Most definitely, it was not. And then somebody said something about the Black China child. I definitely wasn't gonna watch the Black China
Oh,
show. No way.
mm-mm.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I did see some episodes of it.
Well, how was it?
Because one of my somebody that I know that's on the show, so I did see a few episodes. But I'm like, okay, boring. That
Is
show
her mammy up there?
worse.
Is her mammy up there?
Who?
Black China.
What's the lady name? Tokyo Tony.
Oh, she was on. Yeah, she was like on the first like few episodes.
Child, don't nobody want to see Red China.
Carlos said he's thinking about revamping R&B divas. I'm here for that. I'm here for R&B divas.
That epic read down with Selena and Nikki Gilbert will always be iconic.
Oh, I wonder if they do revamp it, will they come back? I think they would come back.
I think
they ain't got
Selena
shit
will
else
be
to
that
do.
come back.
They ain't got shit else to do. None of them.
Yeah. Nikki gonna get ran down again because now I'm gonna be reviewing it. I'm gonna read that bitch down. I really hope if she come up, she come
While you
back.
edit, you need to my old reviews on R&B Divas because I read that bitch every episode. I used to read her every motherfucking episode.
And Kelly
Every
Price too.
Oh,
And
I
I'm
used
so
to
surprised
drag.
that Kelly Price.
Oh my god, I didn't realize, and I love Kelly Price like singing, but I didn't realize how nasty her attitude was until watching the show.
She was terrible.
Oh my
Terrible.
goodness, damn! I was shook. It
terrible. Straight up terrible. Somebody said they should go on their own network. They probably should more so than TV One.
I agree.
TV One wasn't a good place for them to be.
Mm-mm. I agree with OWN.
I could see them on OWN. Most definitely, I could see them on.
That's where the Underground should have went because I did like Underground. Underground should have went to OWN.
What's the Underground?
Do you remember the show Underground? They used to come on. What was it? WGN. What? Journey, Paulette, and all them.
Yeah.
That was good, and they got canceled because something about the network and the budget. They should have went to OWN or HBO or some shit like that.
Do y'all watch Snowfall?
Who?
Snowfall?
No, but I want to watch it though because everybody says
it is so good. I'm about to catch up on with this season because I like watching full seasons, at least half of it. So I'm gonna finally catch up. But the past seasons, was definitely good. It's like goes into the crack epidemic of the 80s. It kind of low key follows the story of Rick Rosen.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Oh yeah, they were supposed to do an R&B Divas in New York. I remember that whole cast too.
Really? Who was on the New York cast?
They were supposed to have Pam from Total.
Okay.
Elle Bonner, Truth Hurts, Miss Jones, who's the other one? Ashanti.
What?
And somebody else. I forgot who the other one was. But yeah.
Listen, you had me at Truth Hurts.
I know, right?
Album. I still got her. No, I went out and bought her first album. I still got her first album.
Man, Truth Hurts could sing her ass out. Like, I thought I was the only one who liked her. I thought I was the only
Mm-mm.
one. I
Mm-mm.
thought.
When Addicted came out, that was my song. Do you hear
You know
me?
what? When Addicted first came out, I did not like that song when it first came out. It had to grow on me because I hated it when it first came out.
I loved
I
it. It was
hated
my
it.
shit.
Just like I hated Foolish by Ashanti when it first came out. I did not like it, but then I
Really?
grew to like it. Yes, I hated it when it first came out. It took me a while to get into it. If y'all don't know who Miss Jones is, Miss Jones used to be that radio personality that was on Hot 97, I think. She was very controversial and she hated everybody.
Oh wow.
But yeah, yeah, but I hated Foolish when it first came out. I ain't gonna lie. When it first came out, I did not like it.
It's
I love it when
that
it first came out.
one song I really did not never really care for was "Rock with You." Oh baby, oh baby,
That was my
Oh
shit.
Thank you, Lil Mackie. Sunshine Anderson, I think, was also supposed to be on R&B Divas New York. Sunshine
oh
Anderson
okay.
was too.
Okay.
So yes, that would have been a great show. It
It
would
would
have been.
have. I'm here for the cast. I'm all here.
Yes, like what? That would have been a good ass case. Shit. But
That
R&B
would.
Divas are good though. R&B Divas are labels good though.
Yeah, I didn't care for Golden Brooks either.
I hated her
Because
ass.
she used to build herself up, and I'm like, girl, you played a role that my best friend could have played because that's her in real life. Ghetto shit. Like you acting like you played in some real iconic, because that's the way her attitude was. I'm like, girl, you went to school for this shit to wind up playing any role that anybody could have played. Like,
Right. The
stop acting like
stereotypical black girl role.
yeah. Like, stop acting like that. Like, she got on my nerves.
She was.
Like she
She
really
was
used to make her. She used to act like she was Meryl Streep or somebody. Like, girl,
Right.
sit down.
uh,
Shit. Now, girl, sit down. You ain't did nothing noteworthy since
Right.
Girlfriends Got Canceled. Who the fuck
Right.
are you, bitch? That's what I'm trying to understand. Cause I remember she came in. I think Shaw Jones had made an appearance on there one season, and I guess she did not um include Lisa Wu on some flyer. But shit, I didn't know Lisa Wu was an actress. So she
Me
was on
neither.
I
that
didn't know
show.
either.
Me neither.
And she told me something, wait, you haven't done anything since Moesha. And bitch, you ain't done shit since Girlfriends.
But okay,
Like, what
Mhm.
happened?
how did Lisa Wu get on the show?
That's what I'm trying to understand.
'Cause-
I don't
How?
know.
Because I mean, I guess if you consider the Real Housewives, Hollywood, but that was in Atlanta, so I mean, I don't know.
She was no
Listen,
damn actress.
Girlfriends is good, y'all. But what I'm saying is her role could have been played by any roundaway fillet that y'all know. That's
It
all
really
I'm
could
saying.
have.
Like, it's
I
not as
bet she
if her
really could
role
have.
was so pivotal and it was so remarkable and it was so memorable. I mean, it really wasn't. Like, that's
Like,
the way she used to come off.
but my thing is, she used to make herself out like she was an Oscar-winning
Yeah,
actress. Like she was just
yeah,
doing every fucking thing, and she wasn't doing shit. Like, girl, you wasn't doing shit before you got on Hollywood Divas, bitch. You wasn't doing shit. You wasn't even like. You probably was getting 5 second roles here and there on somebody's show, but you wasn't doing shit. You hadn't had no damn big roles since Girlfriends. Like,
But yeah,
sit
that's true
down.
because the last thing I seen her was in Beauty Shop.
yeah.
See, didn't even know she was in there. See,
Oh,
I remember when she was on the
she was in
Parkers.
Beauty Shop.
She was in that episode of the Parkers. I remember that.
Was she?
Yeah, you remember that when she played the gay girl
Oh
on the bar.
yeah. Okay.
that's what I'm talking about. Like girl, bye, girl, bye, girl, bye. You ain't doing shit
Mm-mm.
for real. Somebody
Keely
asked me what
Williams
did you.
need to be on when it
You know what? That show that Keely Williams was on that they was showing them
that would
clips
have
of
been
on
good.
Twitter. They said that show got picked up and Carlos King is producing it.
I can't wait for that to come on. That would be
That's what I.
good.
That's what I
I'm gonna
saw.
read
That's
her
somebody.
down. Period.
Somebody sent me the T in my DMs that he picked that show is getting picked up and Carlos King is gonna be the producer. And I already know if Carlos King producing it, it's gonna be some mess.
It's gonna be some mess. You already know.
I'm gonna
You
read her
already
ass
know
down.
that. I can't
I'm
wait to
gonna read
read
it down
Keely down. Just cause
because
I
I got
can't
a feeling
stand
she
Keely.
gonna try to bring up Notori, and I'm gonna read her down.
Oh yeah,
Oh, you know she
definitely.
gonna bring her up. You know it. Somebody asked about Malika. How do we feel about her being on Hollywood Divas? I don't think she needed to be there.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. I feel like when it comes to her, maybe I don't know. I don't think she fit in with the cast.
Me
But I
either.
was enjoying her doing a reunion when she kind of read down Savannah.
Yeah, me too.
Oh yeah, because
You-
Savannah needed to be read down.
I hope Farrah is up there. I want Farrah to be up there. Farrah needs
Yeah, but
something.
Farrah ain't got shit else to do. She ain't got shit else to do. She may as well get on here and show the fuck out and act a fool and make a fool of herself. So go ahead.
We need to
Go
stop
ahead.
doing Farrah like that. She was a part of Destiny's Child for 2 weeks.
I really don't be dragging Farrah like that. No, but she give people a reason to drag her ass. Like sometimes she just need to shut the fuck up.
I will never forget. It was this video. I think the girls was performing "Say My Name" on a Jay Leno show. It was like a night show or something. And Farrah was so off key, y'all. Beyonce had to go over. Y'all seen that video? She had to go over there and sing next to her and kind of do the tune, teach her how to do the little tune and together because she was effing it up.
Well, listen, she was off tune when she did the say my name"
Right.
on that shit.
Oh my god.
Well, on the original show, they were supposed to be a group themselves. So is that going to be the same premise?
I
They,
hope
A
not.
group.
yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, they
I
were
hope
supposed to
not.
come back as like some type of comeback group.
No ma'am. I hope not.
I hope
Think
Keely got
somebody
her lisp fixed. She
now
gonna come
see
back singing.
now see don't do that now because you know I got a thick one myself. Don't do that.
I'm getting a little tired of your broken.
Don't you do that.
Yeah, but you don't live that no
Some-
more. You don't live that no more.
I cannot.
That was your
Somebody
address.
said,
You don't live that no more.
Lisa Ray and Vivica Fox should Hollywood Divas. Child, they was never gonna do no damn Hollywood Divas.
Speaking of
Y'all know they
Lisa
was.
Ray, her. Lisa Ray asked about to be on Iyanla Van Zant, right?
Again, yes, this is her second
Again?
time.
Lisa Ray gonna be up there and Tracy Steele.
Not Tracy Steele. Oh, I gotta check
Tracy
her.
Steele.
For what?
I guess to talk about that $1 million check that she was about to give to Baby Drew.
What the fuck she coming back for? Let me tell y'all something about her. She was the worst fucking new cast member that Love and Hip Hop Atlanta ever had. That's why she
You
got
didn't
cut
like
up on
her
the
Love
first
and Hip
season.
Hop.
I know she was
No.
literally on that one season and we ain't seen her since. Maybe did like
She
a little
called
guest
herself
appearance, but
she
that's it.
called herself trying to go on Atlanta Exes as Tori Hart's friend and argue with Tamika Foster that one time trying to get a moment. Bitch, I couldn't stand her ass looking like Baby Bob.
My whole thing was, girl, you still in love with DJ Baby Drew. Just you still in love with your baby daddy. Just admit it.
Ooh, I wonder
He
how
And
got
he
upset at this man for having a woman in his house, but he had every right to do that. You not his woman.
exactly.
She confused me. Like she would say she didn't care, she didn't care, she didn't care, but you
But
did.
she did. But she did though. Like, girl, ugh.
I hope
I
she
just
not up there talking about that. I really hope she not getting her ass up there.
don't be
Lord,
surprised.
I hope not.
Don't be surprised, Terrence. I'm just telling you now. Don't be surprised.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch that episode. I want to see what she up there to say.
I might review it just so I can drag her ass because I can't stand her.
What are some good shows that's about to come out though?
I don't know.
I don't know. I know that's gonna be one of them. That season look like it's gonna be funny.
I know
I know
Love
they
and
said
Hip Hop
Ready to Love
Atlanta
is
is
out.
coming.
You said what?
Ready
I
to
know Love and
Love.
Hip Hop Atlanta. No, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is coming, but I don't know when. I know they're filming, but I don't know when they're coming out.
Ready to Love is a good show as well. I didn't care for last season. I liked the season before, so hopefully they can bring it this season.
I reviewed the first episode. It couldn't do it no more.
Oh, somebody mentioned Jocelyn's Cabaret coming on WeTV April 15th. Y'all can watch this shit. I ain't watching it,
I ain't
child.
watching this shit. She done gone back to being a stripper, right? Ain't she a stripper up there? Ain't that all it is?
That's all they really is. Child, I don't want to watch that shit, and I ain't gonna watch it. Sorry. But I will be watching Growing Up Hip Hop LA when it comes back in May. I can't
Yes.
wait to
Yes.
see
Listen, that's
that.
what I like it way better than Atlanta. We can probably add that to our panel. Just do like a little quick rundown on it.
Is
Mm-hmm.
Master Hips up there?
No,
I didn't
he's
see.
not. Him and Romeo isn't coming back. Remember, they said they quit the show.
Thank God they're not
Thank
coming
But
God.
back.
Egypt
Thank
and
God.
Sam is back after they said they wasn't coming back. So
That little girl
we're gonna
worked
be
my
having
damn
to
nerve.
drag Sam's ass.
I drug both of their ass because she grown now. I cussed that little girl the fuck out and her damn man.
Egypt is so stupid, and Brianna didn't do shit but try to have her back. She's so fucking stupid.
Just like that man be bringing her lesbian love up there. Talk about something that's her assistant. Pepper, what you need an assistant for? What is you doing that you need an assistant? Pep, stop. All right. You can be honest with us, Pep. It's not that deep. That's
Pep
a
looking
lot
like a
more.
damn mannequin.
Child.
Pep looking like a fucking mannequin by the face. Like, girl, bye.
That little girl Egypt worked my nerves. My favorite up there was Brianna and Twist.
And I know a lot of people don't like Brianna, but I fucks with Brianna because I feel like she probably the only one that keep it real. So
She does, yeah, she does keep it real, and she's good for TV. She's definitely good for
Mhm.
TV. Now there was a season where I didn't really care for her. I felt like she was doing too much. But then I looked back, I was like, you know what? She's doing this. I hope she gets the help she needs. But this is like really interesting because she brings the drama to the show. Because
do.
Angela Simmons, boring ass, we rather look at a damn paint dry.
Right.
Beautiful. Angela is so beautiful, but she has no personality whatsoever.
At all.
At
And
all.
JoJo do too much.
JoJo is that corny ass little brother or cousin that you have that always be trying to put 20 on 10 and just say, shut the hell up, JoJo. Go back to bed.
I'm glad he looked a little better though, because when he was on Ron's house, Lord Jesus Christ.
I never seen Growing Up Hip Hop New York. I did hear it was better than Atlanta though.
I saw a couple episodes. It was good. I liked it. I didn't finish.
I didn't care for it too much. I watched it because my baby daddy was up there, but
I didn't
care for it too much. Yeah. But yeah, I ain't care for it too much. You know who I could not stand? Irv Gotti.
Oh, yeah. He's
so fucking extra.
He was
definitely too much. I don't like his personality anyway.
Me neither.
Like, no, ma'am. But listen, it's almost 1:00 here.
Oh yeah,
and I'm sleepy as shit. And I've been on here longer than I'm supposed to be. I said
you was only supposed to be on here for an hour.
Right.
But basically, I want to thank Terrence for coming up here. I want to thank Josiah for coming up here. And this is pretty much the basis of what y'all gonna see when we do our little boys night out videos. This is pretty much what y'all gonna see. Pretty much, it ain't even gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be no topics at hand. It's just us talking about whatever the fuck we want to talk about that night. That's pretty much what it is.
Right.
Y'all
we can add a few little LGBTQ topics up in there or whatever's trending. We can talk about it, but Yeah.
Yeah, and they can ask questions like they did tonight. They can do that too.
Mhm.
Like it's cool. So we can do
Mhm.
that. So be on the lookout for that because it is coming. So we already done talked about it already. So, but y'all, thank y'all. I'm gonna take my ass to sleep.
Me too.
Me too. I'm gonna go get up and go to the gym in the morning. So
All right, y'all. See y'all later.
okay, bye.
Bye,
Bye
y'all.
bye.